Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
I think it works. I can't believe these cold opens. I don't like them, but I'll have the intro stuff worked out, I think. We're going to see. Today's another big test
Dun, dun, dun.
of the existing stuff. Also, we don't have any sound effects for the transition right now. Bzz. Munu, no! No!
So tragic.
Reverse.
Goodbye.
Uno reverse card.
I will eventually get my announcement out.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh, right. I got to do that. Hi, everybody. It's me. It's Thades and Munu and Fraggy and Quinn and no nameplates because that's just too complicated for tonight. That was a step too far in my time bandwidth. We made
That's
it.
fair.
Thank you. We really rushed to have dinner, and then we rushed to forget to turn the lights off in the kitchen,
Oh, yeah.
which I forgot to do.
We are currently rushing to turn
Please
the
fix
lights off
Quinn.
in the kitchen.
Fans.
Wait, this one over here.
No, don't touch that one at all. These ones. Yes. 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 We did it.
Well, there are specific switches.
There's one switch that we don't touch.
Wait, why?
It'll blow the house
Oh.
up. We don't want to blow the house up. I don't know why I have that switch, but we have it, so don't touch it.
Fibbing. You made me think I was gonna blow the house up.
You were going to blow the house up, but we didn't. That's fine.
Danger. Danger.
Real life D&D.
I was gonna say I can't tell what's happening right now.
Roll a perception check, Quinn. Does this switch blow up in a house?
Check for traps.
Check for traps.
Now it doesn't
Roll in
count.
my house? That's scary. It'll blow things up. We don't want that.
Blow your house up.
Okay, I guess we can also pull this over here, so this is easier for the folks to see sometimes. Whoop.
Why don't I know where my own sections are in my own Discord anymore? What is
Oh, that is such a mood.
No, what do you mean you don't know where your Discord is? We all understand our Discords, right, everybody?
No.
Oh.
Cat has sprinted.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, cat's doing panic.
Oh, Katie.
Hi, Beardless.
I think
And Echo.
I think the cat was walking up the stairs.
It's everyone.
Oh.
Oh,
I mean-
going down the stairs.
Oh,
no.
so you scared the kitty.
And it
Well.
double dashed back.
Well.
Was a baby.
This feels like the pen is in the book.
Hi, friends.
I had the pen
Oh, I'm not
all
looking at chat.
along.
I can't see chat because I took my contacts out.
I can't
Oh.
see chat because I just can't
Why
see.
don't you have glasses on, Fraggy?
Because I can't wear glasses and the headphones. It hurts my ears.
Oh. Well, we have Fraggy seeing literally a disadvantage.
But not
into
Esmery.
a
Esmery is
dangerous
not seeing
place.
a disadvantage.
It's gonna,
Esmery can see just fine without glasses.
I don't know, chat. What do
What
you
do your
think?
elf eyes see?
Nothing right now.
Let's see
She
over
can't see because there's
Monty will be my vision. It's fine.
putting the fate of the world in my hands. Got it.
Well, I don't like that very much.
I mean, that's what you just said, though.
No.
Glasses with headphones.
No.
You get the little thin ones, and then the really soft, swanky headphones that
Yeah,
have real
but
big
then
poosh.
I can't. The little thin ones don't have awesome rainbows on them.
Yeah, it's good for have non-rainbow for broadcast.
No, I just don't see. It's fine.
Oh,
We can't look at this screen anyway.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be
Even
able
if-
to see
yeah.
chat. Also, I
It is
generally-
forbidden.
Like when I am streaming, I don't wear anything in my because like the contacts will dry my eyes, the glasses hurt, and I can see fine when I'm up close like that. It's just this distance is it's not okay.
That's fair. Lean in and squint.
oh.
I'm feeling my age right now.
Don't do that.
I think I can tell people more on the color of their name and the length of their name versus actually being able to read the name right now. And I have glasses on.
That's fair. Wait, what quote? Dodoto, what are you talking about? Are you quoting me? Don't quote me.
All right, I'm trying to boost up the other microphone a little bit more, see if that helps.
Are we quiet?
You're very, yeah, you can tell because if you're,
Oh.
you want to
Oh,
be
we're
at
not
least-
hitting the red. I'm hitting
Well, you want
the
to
red.
you want to get into the yellow. Hitting the red's fine. You can't. You
Hitting the
literally
yellow, good.
you can't go too hard, but you can go too soft.
Yeah.
You both sound better now.
Yay.
Added additional
I'm
decibels.
less likely to miss words.
Oh God.
We made it. We made it. And we're all pretty visible. And I have to say, buttery smooth camera times for Muno so far. Nice job, guest star.
Yeah.
Yay, guest star.
With the video in the background that started this whole thing, as far as I know. And,
It's back.
yeah, I brought the video back. And it is hilariously more efficient than it used to be. We are slowly but surely transitioning this OBS into my new OBS very steadily. Quinn's camera better than usual. That's fair. I don't know how that happened exactly. It's hard to say.
It's funny.
What is the video in the background? If you can't tell what the video is in the background, that does beg the question, should I have the video in the background?
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you know what the video is for in the background?
I know what the video is in the
Yeah.
background.
It's not like
That's all that
if it's
matters.
not tank and stream, then what's the harm?
Hey, Cryptic. We're welcome in.
I'll trust your word that. Oh, I can see that chat a little bit better.
It's cloud.
You're right.
Oh, there you go. I can make it. I don't think I can make that much bigger.
I mean, only while we're supposed to see chat. It's fine.
Oh, Chris, thank you.
No, actually, the video in the background is a full 1080p get wrecked OBS video because I wanted to see if it would interfere with everything with this much leaner. This is
That's funny.
I don't know if any of you have ever done Windows 95, 98, or 2000 development. You may remember Windows Lean and Mean. Well, this is the Thades Lean and Mean OBS install. This is most of the bloat completely removed
Big bloat.
just to get it functional.
Big bloat.
Certainly not big bloat.
Where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my
Friends,
money?
countrymen, country
The money speak.
there's money.
ladles, and those
That's your money.
utensils that lie at the betwixt.
God, it's the little beak.
No, you can't see her eyes because she's so fluffy. But look at her. She's so cute.
Oh my God, the eyes for
You can
days.
just barely see the molestering of money happening behind the microphone arm. Sorry, can't really behold it.
Shush.
Just look at her
Everything's
little
fine.
nose.
You know, and then like wait, and then these are supposed to be like.
I think it's the protein clouds. It's whatever the stream effects they copied.
So adorable.
It's,
She's got like grandpa eyebrows.
it came with stream effects. It is not stream effects' code. They bought it from someone else.
Just like a
but-
mustache.
Yeah, it's like a small twirl.
Money's getting a hairstyle.
Yeah.
Here we go. Perfect. Wait,
Oh,
ready?
she's so perfect.
Classy.
Here we go.
Her nose has spots on it, and I didn't recognize that.
Well, yeah.
Do screech owls have spots on their nose?
I actually don't know if this is a screech owl or not. I just was scrolling through it and like saw that one and I was like, that's what I envisioned her like. So that's what I
Okay.
got.
I just always love the like speckledy on like
She's so
nose
cute.
tongues. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Look at those feet.
little speckled feet. Little feet. Little feeta.
Well, friends, welcome to another installation of.
I gotta rate
The
episode.
heroes are so far away from Hollice that if I decided to destroy Hollice, there's nothing they could do right now.
You wouldn't.
you listen here.
You would do that.
Is it
sure how
Milovir
it's
is looking over it
That's
for
true.
us?
Yes, she is.
Is this number 27?
This
Session
is
27?
27. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I literally just did that earlier. I was like, what episode? What session are we on? Episode?
I started listening back at episode 1 because I wanted to hurt, I guess. And it's been 6 months.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe it's been 6 months.
Wait, it's been six
It's been
months since we
6
started
months?
playing.
Real time. Yeah.
No way. For real?
Yeah.
Aw, happy 6 months.
Happy 6 months.
Oh,
Maybe missed 1 week, right? That's
Yeah.
27 sessions. And there was one session that we didn't count as a session because it was just
It
us
was
chilling out
bonus.
and chatting. The bonus session. Yeah.
I have that in my notebook still. It counts. Bonus episode.
I mean, we already talked about the dark timeline. I already ended it the worst way possible. We can revisit that.
Toe to toe.
Every few weeks, I
No,
think.
no.
No.
Knock it off, don't.
No,
Every
I've
few
heard it
weeks.
enough times listening back to the episode. I don't know. No.
I have to go back to just know how bad it could be.
No. I don't want
I do like it.
it. Make me sad.
Well, the party just rescued the only known survivor,
Oh gosh.
Twilight Brace.
Yeah.
That was an episode. That was
I
Yep.
love our new party member.
Technically an episode, that's true. Technically a session.
And we got the jawbone away from him, from
We
Uber.
did.
Correct, yeah. He chose to leave the jawbone after a long consideration. Mm-hmm. The party right now is, in addition to, of course, Ranmar, Esmeralda, and Finnegan, you have Tiash, friend of happenstance, who knows why she's hanging out and how she's connected. And
Okay.
and
Listen.
and newcomer Guyver with probably totally fine and not at all weird at large Rachel, who
I never use these because
has stepped AFK for unknown reasons.
I'm so concerned about Rachel. I'm worried.
Probably just tending to personal affairs, or maybe she had lost
That's
a bet.
what worries me.
She lost a bet and had to go settle it.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, I almost crushed my cat with my water bottle.
Oh no.
Oops.
Bring my water.
Are you okay, Bean?
So
teen.
is there something I can grab? Is that a little bit?
Yeah, it's on the table.
Chad is already pushing for people talking about feelings this episode, so just
Oh no!
something you want to keep in mind. Farewell, Chad. We'll
I'm
see
tired.
Well,
We'll
I
see
think
you
I
on
need
the
to
other
go to
side.
sleep.
It's too bad Rachel's not here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The
Can't do it.
de facto
Rachel.
NPC therapist. The PCs are supposed to be the therapists in these campaigns, by the way. But right now, it's poor Rachel.
I think we shouldn't do it without Rachel because I feel like she's been trying so hard and waiting so long for us to talk about feelings. It would be unfair to be without her.
It's not about her, though. She wants it to be about you. She finds out later you talk about feelings
but
in her
she's
absence,
part
so-
of us. It's about all.
This sounds like a
She'll
stalling
feel left
tactic.
out.
She'll feel left out. Yeah.
Stalling tactic.
We can't have feelings talks without her.
Stalling tactic.
Stop.
Look, things can be two things at once. They can be true and a stalling tactic.
Yeah, I guess that is how the best of stalling tactics work. I'll have to keep that in mind and make a note. Maybe that'll come in handy someday.
Oh no, what have I done?
It is session 27. Here we are.
What are we doing?
Well, right now you are in the the ruined city of Twilight Brace. They failed to abandon it.
Oh.
You are with the lone survivor. It is dark and overcast. There is no moon. It is gently snowing. Really, the only light you're getting is from whatever light sources the party has.
But we're on our way to the second tower, right?
I believe that's the plan. But we hit
We
the
have not
brakes
moved.
immediately after getting Oberk out of the manor house and the keep. So
Should we
Oh, but it's dark. Should we
sleep? Yeah.
make it be daytime, or can we sneak? Do we have to rest? Didn't we just rest?
We rested at the tower. I don't think we used any magic.
I don't think we've used any magic since we rest, so we could.
Does
travel in
anybody?
the dark.
Is anybody? Did anybody take any HP damage either last time?
No.
Nope. Well, except Guyver. Poor
But
Guyver got hit.
He can heal himself though, right? I think.
Oh, is he back to full? I don't know how that one works.
he doesn't seem to be wounded. He did pull the arrow out at some point, and the wound is closed.
Okay. All right, never mind then. I mean, I'm good to go. It's just dark, but we also have torches.
I was gonna say, would it be beneficial to travel in the dark? Would it make us less likely to possibly be seen by things? Are we gonna be seen?
Not
anyway?
if we have torches.
So potentially if we have torches, it'll make us easier to be seen and potentially make it harder for us to see other things.
True.
Yeah.
Yep, letting your eyes adjust to the dark is pretty helpful, but your visibility is crap.
But also we have money, so we could always.
Monty wants to hold up in a tree
Oh, that's
because it's dark outside. Her eyes are really
Monty's
great.
tired.
Should we
She doesn't hunt at night?
rest?
Sometimes.
I thought owls were
Or
nocturnal.
are they not nocturnal?
Diurnal. I don't know, I mean, Monty's not a normal owl, right? Because she's up all the time with you. And
That's
so
fair.
she rests when you rest. So if you're not nocturnal, she's not.
That makes sense.
Good point.
Okay, well, never mind on that.
So, Tiash, Oberk, and Guyver are all human, right?
Yes. I mean, as far as you know.
Okay. Well, it looks like they probably don't have any form of dark vision for even like some dim picture of the ground, right?
I mean, it's not pitch black even for their eyes, but it's still like, maybe 15 feet of visibility, optimistically.
Okay. Well, we wanted to check out and see if there was anything of use to us in the keep, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you
Oh.
you want to enter the manor house.
Yeah,
I thought
that
so.
works too.
Well, our
If you're
new friend, like, I think, did I know we heard him like unlocking a bunch of things, but did he lock everything up behind him?
I mean,
No,
the door is
think
still
so.
ajar.
Okay.
You're standing outside. A tremendously foul odor is leaking out from the building.
I don't want to go.
Damn
back
it.
in there. Wait, why damn it?
Do we know what it
Um,
is?
Is it what I think it is?
This guy was in here for 9 years by himself. Guess what it is?
Oh, I thought we were. I thought we were smelling.
Fair.
Zombos come
The
back.
exterior of the home is pristinely clean snow.
Okay,
What does that? I'm confused why that's. Okay.
It's pretty. It's
But
like
stinky.
he never came outside. Yeah.
Can we just ask him if he has anything that he thinks we should take along with us? I'm assuming he wouldn't hide anything.
He's currently stooped over, gently, like caressing a snowbank, trying not to disturb it as much as possible with his fingers passing over, just feeling the experience of the cold snow on his fingers,
What's he do?
staring blankly at the snow.
I'm gonna walk over and ask him what he's doing.
Oh,
I'm just
wait.
gonna feel the snow.
Waiting, watching.
For what?
Watching for what?
I watched so many years from the window. It seemed to move, reach for me. And here I am now, giving it the chance to pull me in and end me. But it doesn't. It doesn't seem to move anymore. Was it my imagination?
What was
Must have been. He looks at you, wide-eyed and crazy. Right.
Yeah, Finn, what do you think?
Bard?
Bard.
Can I detect his thoughts?
Sure.
Oh no.
Solid.
Oh god. Oh. I am scared.
Yeah, I guess so. Wait, did we decide whether or not we were gonna have a little sleep after, or if we're just gonna keep moving? Because if we're just gonna like sleep, then it's fine to use a couple of spells.
We didn't decide for sure, but we can do either.
Okay.
You're
I'm
going
not-
to openly cast the spell?
Now I'm gonna use my sneaky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to dig?
No.
Okay.
Or can I wait? Can I decide that after, or do I have to decide that at the beginning? Like if I.
You can decide it in the middle of it, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. It's basically whether you hit the button to probe or not. He thinks I'm crazy. 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 Is he made of snow? Thinks I'm crazy, 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 thinks I'm crazy. Does he like the snow? Thinks I'm crazy, thinks I'm crazy. Am I crazy? Would it matter? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Think I'm crazy? Am I crazy? Thinks I'm crazy, crazy.
If I push further, he's gonna know us.
Am I crazy? Think crazy,
Is that
crazy,
part of
crazy,
it?
crazy.
I forget.
Maybe he's too crazy.
I mean, he'll probably be aware of it, but he's also not well.
Okay, then I'm gonna push. Do I have to mark anything extra when I push further?
Nope. You just tell me you do it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Please make a charisma save.
Oh, no.
Sick. What does that mean?
That means you roll a die and you add your charisma bonus, and you might be able to add. It might be proficient for you as a bard. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Wait, you said roll charisma?
Mm-hmm.
So I get to add 4 and then plus proficiency.
Yes.
Sweet. Just not awful. Okay, that's not a little awful. Hold on. Wait, what does that add?
20?
20. Yeah, dirty 20.
You got a 20. Wow. You are not plunged into the darkness of madness and don't have your mind ripped away. That's
Great.
convenient, actually, for the party.
Great.
I'm sitting here thinking, wow,
It's already been occupied by somebody
That's
else.
true.
didn't think it was going to go down that way, but anyway, here we are. Yeah, it is a deep and terrible descent into surreal madness. This man has a very tenuous grip on reality, firmly believes that his views on reality are better than what's real and probably are real. That's his opinion. For a moment, you wonder if the snow is sentient and wishes your destruction, and the snow seems to move, but then you realize that's his memories, his visceral memories of the snow undulating and writhing like a slimy blanket. It's like raising up and down, strangely furry at some places, even though it's snow, reaching for you. It's a blanket of long reaching, frozen tentacles. And then it's all roses.
What?
Mouths open all over the snow. But it's not you, it's just a memory. His memory. You managed to return your mind back to your body. He's still looking at you, pleading in his eyes now.
Oh my god.
He wants you to believe him.
Can I roll persuasion to help him unthink that? Or to like help him I don't know if
I'm excited to see you try.
can we is this a thing that we have to fix magically? Like
I don't know. I'm just the narrator.
I'm gonna go put my plate away. I'll
Sure.
be right back.
sweet. Oh wait, what
I'm
am I
so
doing?
sorry.
I'm rolling persuasion.
You're rolling persuasion.
Great.
charisma?
Great. Persuasion is 10.
Oh,
I know.
damn.
And persuasion is big high.
Difficult problems require big rolls.
That's not a big roll. 18? It's a bigger roll, but not a big roll.
All right, so what do you say to him?
I didn't even get that far. Can I just I'm just gonna say that the snow can't harm you now.
That's what it wants us to think.
Why does it want us to think that?
Don't trust it. It can't be trusted.
Has it ever harmed you before?
No, because I don't trust it.
What would trusting it mean?
I'm too afraid to say. I'll protect you from the snow.
What if I can protect you from the snow? What if I promise to protect you from the snow?
Then we'll die together as brothers.
We can live together. I don't think we have.
I don't want to move in with you. I don't know you that well yet.
No. But wait, if the snows never hurt you, then what are you scared of it doing?
Moving in with me. My last roommate experience wasn't very good. And he starts smashing on the corpse again,
No.
hammering at it with his fist.
No. That's true. Just like the snow.
Tiash is sort of like, you can tell she's using this as an opportunity to practice patience and tolerance. She's being very quiet. Seems to be putting her mind elsewhere. Guyver's doing push-ups.
That's a better way. That's a better output. Good. Good job. Hi,
I
Pets.
gave-
Sorry.
I gave, let's see, I remember, no, never mind. I gave all of the books back, and I wouldn't trust him with a book if I had one to spare. Never mind.
Wait, what happened?
I was going to give him a book because he was talking about the Lord read the books and then burned them after reading. And I was like, maybe that means he likes books. And then I was like, no, he'll destroy any book I give him.
No, he'll rip it apart. What can we? What can we? I don't know. What can we get? I don't know what I can give him. What can I? Can I call a huddle? Can I just? Can I,
Okay, who do you grab to pull into the huddle?
Who's around?
Oberk resumes caressing the snowbank. You have Tiash, Guyver, Ranmar, Mani, Esmeri.
I was gonna say, everyone's around. All right. Tiash. I want to pull Tiash into a huddle.
Okay, it's just you and Tiash?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, y'all, Ranmar and Esmeri are totally welcome to come over and join. Like, you don't have to not come join. It's not like a secret, but.
Guyver's like, he looks over at Oberk, looks at the group, looks over at Oberk, looks at the group, nods to himself, sits down, takes out a canteen.
He's just like,
starts sipping
I'm
it.
good here.
Tiash and me?
The four of you are one group,
Okay.
one little huddle.
What were you thinking, Tiash? Because you look like you were thinking about something. I just want to know what's on your mind.
I was reflecting upon the pattern the tea leaves made the last time I made tea.
Did they? What happened with the tea leaves?
Form pretty patterns sometimes.
Oh, do the patterns mean things?
No, they're just tea leaves.
Oh, that's nice. What pattern did it form? Oh.
She'll take out a small book and show you a drawing of little angular, gently angular shapes, curves. Looks twisty like a spiral leading into the middle.
Oh.
Why
Okay.
do you ask?
I'm just curious. Sometimes we see things in patterns.
You have some idea of how to help our new associate?
Trying. I don't think just talking and reassurance of that we can protect him is going to work. So I'm kind of unsure of what else I could offer, quite frankly.
I am way out of my league here. Oh,
I can talk all day long, but I think they might need more than just talking. And I'm not sure what we can do with that right now, but that's my observation.
Sometimes a mind is so hurt it can never come back.
I think that just maybe getting him away from the prison that he has been in for the last 9 years could help. Maybe some change in scenery and
Yeah.
movement and social interaction might, I mean, it's not going to fix him or probably even come close, but maybe it'll do some level of good.
Perhaps we should leave city limits then, Tiash says.
Yeah, I'm down. But it's
Perhaps
still
we should what?
night.
Leave the city. Spend our evening elsewhere.
Ah, okay. That's the bit I missed. Okay.
I don't feel an overwhelming sense that the corpses here will rise, but it is the kind of place where I have seen it happen. And while it's not happened in the absence of that feeling, I still think it would be wise to sleep elsewhere, if for no other reason than it would bring some comfort to our new friend.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I will admit to some confusion, or maybe not confusion, but ignorance here. So when someone is raising zombies, why didn't the bodies we saw in the houses go? Like, are they too damaged? Is there a limit?
Could be a limit to the power of those trying to raise the undead.
Okay.
Perhaps they were too flush with unnatural resources to leverage them all.
Makes sense. Okay.
You mean
I'm certainly okay with moving on.
The ones that were like melted and green.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I think they would have gotten up just fine. I just suspect that whatever got them up got up as many as they could.
Gotcha.
So there are some leftovers.
Okay.
Too much to eat, so to speak.
Does that mean we're handling something with like less power than we thought? Like, I don't know how to gauge it on the like, if they were more powerful, could they have raised everything, or that's just a limitation with like the spell?
If they were able to raise almost all of the slain in the city,
Yeah.
leaving only some dozen behind,
Yeah.
that's still hundreds and hundreds of souls.
Okay.
So are they less powerful than they could be? I hope so.
Me too.
Maybe I didn't realize how big this city actually was.
Rammer, you think
Yeah.
the population would have been somewhere around 1,000?
Oh, good.
Oh, shoot.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
Just
that's a lot.
Based on layout, population density, the buildings
Is
spread.
it possible that anybody got out alive?
Oberk did. Technically.
Besides our new friend.
Anything's possible, JR says.
Maybe lots of them escaped, and only a little bit of them are undead.
I don't think I'm going to get my hopes up.
No, probably not.
But where did they go? They marched south, Oberk said, right?
South, Oberk said. With the wizards. So long ago now. What did they want? Oberk turns around. He looks a little sad. He scoops up 2 fistfuls of snow, goes over to the corpse, and starts shoving snow into what's left of its mouth.
We need to go.
Let's
We need to go.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go take him by his hand, and we're just gonna
He'll
start.
let you lead him by the
walking.
hand away. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna
And
lead him.
the party is going to exit the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, as you get down to the south wall, the other walls, the northeast and west walls, seem to have just crumbled where they were and left piles. But this wall and its door seem almost like they were blown outward from where you're standing. Like there's debris strewn for a better part of a half a mile from where the wall would have been. And it's all clearly chunks of the wall.
Oh. So something blasted its way out of this?
It's a little odd given that the rest of the wall was collapsed, but yeah, that's what Ramar would be thinking right now.
I don't like it. Okay. But where did they go? I don't like it.
As Maria doesn't see any sign of any kind of traffic, foot traffic or anything down here. This isn't where the ogres came from, and if anything has marched this way, it hasn't been at all recent, even sweeping under the snow sometimes, or where the drifts betray the ground. You don't see any evidence of any humanoid foot traffic here. You are essentially you're in a deep forest. It's very hilly. Like before, there are cliff walls racing up on the left and right, maybe a couple of miles apart, as you head south towards where you believe the final tower is. Is the intention to keep traveling? Are you going to push, or you want to rest normally?
I'm okay with pushing if y'all are.
That okay. Is it still the same night though? Would we
Yes.
I'm trying to remember, is it exhaustion that you get? Is that a thing that
Yeah,
in
you'll take
this
fatigue
campaign?
levels, and it does get pretty dangerous quickly.
Oh wait, what is fatigue levels?
If you don't sleep, you take fatigue levels. The only way to get rid of them is to rest, and they
I think
add
that means
cumulative negative twos to you, and they can kill you in a way that nothing else can heal you.
Yeah.
You get
let's
to
sleep.
save against them. You don't necessarily take it, but some of your party members are more resilient than others.
All right, then we should move a little bit, I think, away from the city and then rest. Like, how late is it?
Maybe 11 p.m. at this point, you think?
Oh, that's not too
You've been traveling a bit south out of the town. You had your encounters and checked the whole town over.
bad. Is there anything to see, notice? Is there anything going on around us, like besides just traveling?
No. It's dead and eerily quiet here.
I don't like it. I feel like it's too quiet, and I don't like that.
I don't like it either. Should we be being quieter? I don't know.
I don't know what I could do to I don't know how to check the fact that it's quiet. It would just be like perceptioning, but you said there's nothing except just travel and just quiet. So
Maybe it's just because it's coming up on winter here, right?
It's deep. Yeah, I mean, it's always snowy here, but you're right that the season's only going to get colder in the reaches.
Yeah. So wishful thinking, mayhaps, but maybe it's just that it's snowed, so it's
Could be.
quiet.
Are there woods and things around us?
Pretty
Are there?
You're in the woods, effectively.
Okay, so then there should be some type of animal sounds. Lots of animals do things in the winter.
Yes, you're right.
and there's none.
Esmeralda, give me a perception check.
Guidance? Can I tell you're about to look for something?
Sure. It's the presence of Ranmar and not the acknowledge.
All right,
I'm just randomly smacking people on the shoulder. Guidance. I don't know what you're doing, but guidance.
I still technically forget how I can exactly use bardic inspiration, so I feel like I could be doing it more.
guidance is a D4.
Yes.
D4. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So that is 22.
22.
Sick.
I wanted to make sure.
Yeah. hell
You
yeah.
see a large, great winged creature circling you in the sky.
What is that?
It's nighttime. Not a lot of stars for backdrop because of the clouds.
How large?
Very large.
Drip. Like
It's almost like a giant bat wings, but they're too
Is it
large
a
to be a bat.
dragon?
Is it wishful thinking to think
it
it's
night
night
scale?
scale?
You think it's white?
Oh no.
Oh shit.
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
The thing about that is I'm unclear if that is like fear or excitement.
Could be both.
It's both. Certainly both. I'm so excited for a dragon, though. Quinn is excited for a dragon. Finnegan is scared shitless. So, like... Sorry.
Well, the last time did make pass, did not get munched. So, I mean, so far you're, we'll call it a draw. You're one draw for dragons and Finnegan.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I'm 1 for 1 of not getting munched. So my record is great. So it could continue.
No. No.
Okay, I'm not gonna attempt to drag dragon. But wait, is that what it is? Is it a dragon? Are we all assuming correctly?
Should we hide? Is there anything to hide under, to get under?
Is it
Can I
getting lower? Is it the pattern changing?
Just seems like it's circling. It's not clear that you're the target. Like I mean, seeing you is not very easy right now because, you're in this like pretty thick evergreen forest.
how does reactionary stuff work, Dad?
What do you mean by reactionary?
Like if it doesn't see us yet, but if we have to make checks to hide from it, and I want to say like, can I throw a major image, like as a reaction to cover all of us?
You need to do a prepared action. You can say, if this thing happens, then I will cast major image, and this is the result of the major image. So, for instance, if the dragon gets like within 50 feet of us or so, then I will cast a major image,
Okay, yeah.
which will look like a beach whale. As long as you have it has to be specific. Like, what's the trigger? What's the result?
Okay. Yeah, well then I want to do that with the dragon. So like if the dragon gets in distance to where we could be found out, I want to cast major. Oh wait, can I touch major? We can't touch the major images though, so I can't say like make a rock and we can like hide behind it.
Could you major image snow above us?
I can see. If I can do that. I gotta find my. Oh no, I don't have my major image card. I usually use like
Major
like
image is a 20 foot by 20 foot by 20 foot cubic area that you can make look like whatever you want.
Yeah, but can us hiding in it / under it not make it like not happen? Like not touch it or break it?
I mean, it's like a hologram that's not
Yeah.
tactile. So you can walk through it, you can reach through it.
Oh. Okay, yeah, okay. Then
I
Big giant snowy umbrella.
yeah, big giant snowy umbrella essentially.
I still have silence prepared. I never swapped it out. So I will start ritual casting that.
Nope.
So at what range do you want to cast it?
Would Ramar know? Do you have any suggestions for how
For
many
like
feet?
when to pop up major image.
Yeah.
From what I know about dragons, far, right? They have ridiculous stats, basically. It's probably already seen us. Is what I'm thinking. So like I don't know.
I just don't know how much feet a dragon can be. Like I don't know what the like.
How far away is it now? Like how high up?
600 feet, 700
Oh,
feet.
then maybe at like 400. Like a little bit lower, just like enough. that it feels like it's coming this way. I guess 400.
The narrator pauses, waiting for the party to offer feedback or further thoughts.
I mean, I
have no idea.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, I don't know if you...
How long does it last for?
10 minutes?
All right, Finnegan, give me a perception check. Finnegan also needs to have a beat on the dragon in order to judge whether or not it's getting to the range you're worried about or whether it'll get much closer before you pull the trigger.
Guidance.
You said perception.
Can I,
Perception.
while he's rolling, can I ask Guyver, is trying not to get killed by a dragon very brave? Because I'm scared.
He looks confused at you for a moment. There's a dragon? Do we
Don't
need
panic.
to go through the dragon?
I don't know. Hopefully not. It's up in the sky.
If the dragon comes to challenge us,
What?
I will fight the dragon
22.
in your name. Clara Cranmore.
I did not mean to.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
that was not what I meant. That was not what I meant.
You keep getting followers.
Guyver, no, that's not what I meant.
I got 22.
22. Okay. So in that case, maybe in 10 minutes or so, the dragon does seem to begin descending, and you cast your spell, and so you're basically putting a snowdrift over the party
Yeah.
and ceasing the party's movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the party,
And I'm ritual casting silence.
party holds still. Look at the whole party gets to make hide checks with advantage. So why don't you go ahead and do that?
We're making what checks?
Oh no!
Stealth.
Oh
Oh.
shit!
What?
God damn. Can I pass? Wait. Oh.
You can. Sure. You want to
Can I-
pass without trace?
Yeah. Can
Sure.
I cast pass without a trace? Okay.
Go ahead. Everyone gets a plus 10 in addition to... You just saved Guyver's ass, by the way. That dude rolled a 2 and a 4. I'm like, okay, well, he's getting fucking eaten. But there it is. You saved
We're
it.
getting eaten.
No, you added 10 to his roll. He's
I
okay.
nat 20.
Yes.
Let's go.
I almost fell out of my chair
The
backwards.
caster is invisible.
Did you nat 20? Did you crit fail? If you fucking crit fail.
I rolled a 2 for a total of 13.
But you have advantage, right?
I have disadvantage from my armor.
So you just have a regular roll.
Yeah, I just did a straight roll.
Got it.
But we're under an image and we're silent.
There should be an advantage for that. Another advantage for that.
Can I roll again?
I'll tell you what, the dragon has to roll again. How about that?
Fucking 2. Are you serious?
So the dragon has disadvantage, and I want to let you all know that the first roll was a 4, and the second roll was a natural 20. So the dragon rolled a 4. Nice work.
Oh.
Francie, would you like to look at the 20 in that bucket to confirm that the
Nope.
second roll was okay?
Nope.
No,
We
if we
trust
don't
you.
acknowledge it, it doesn't exist.
That's what it is.
Oh my god. My heart fucking stopped when it's just a 2. A 2. Thank you, Ravioli.
The dragon touches down maybe 70 feet away from the party.
Oh my
With
god.
a light thump. The snow around it brushes the trees, all sway. It's maybe the size of the way station. It's pretty big.
By the way, I rolled a
Is
36.
it looking for
36. Frangie is one with the fucking forest right now.
I am become snow.
That's so
Does not
good.
exist. The dragon is clearly looking around, but does not seem to recognize that the illusion does not belong with the rest of the landscape. Looks a little suspicious. That kind of smiles to itself, and it vanishes.
Okay.
Wait, like vanishes, or flies away?
Damn it.
Vanishes. Ceases being there.
Did we notice anything about it? Was it like hurt, missing any like scales anywhere?
Give me a perception check at disadvantage because you got a lot going on right now. You're trying not to get seen.
That's true.
You're
That's
worried
true,
about the
that's true.
party. You are maintaining this illusion, which you were like waiting on a hair trigger
Shit,
for.
I am. Yeah.
So you get a perception check, but it's a disadvantage.
Okay. What is disadvantage?
Means you roll the d20 twice and you take the worst of the two results.
Okay. Worst of the two results.
You got it.
I can just probably roll 2.
Yeah, exactly that.
Okay.
Then they're
Roll
both
the
one,
mistake.
and funny things happen.
Wait, no, because then he gets to re-roll ones.
Yeah. So
Oh,
should I
that's
do it
fair.
one at a time or?
No, roll them both.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited.
A 7 and a 4.
My gosh, whole ass 7.
Yeah, whole 7.
But it's disadvantage, so it's 4
No,
plus whatever you.
4. Yeah.
4. But with what? What was
Perception?
it? Perception.
So your wisdom bonus
7.
plus the bard's pretty good at most things anyway. So you get a
7.
7 total. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, big white dragon, not as big as Night Scale. Night Scale is easily 3 times the size of this thing.
Oh, why? Oh God. Sorry, I ran through a lot of emotions.
Like you're the only one in the party who's
saw them.
seen full size, full scale Night Scale, right? Like,
Ah,
you have a brief flashback to that moment.
okay. Cool. I saw nothing. So, but we can tell Nightscale that we saw another dragon. Do
Would we-
dragons know other dragons?
Would we all
don't
get
think-
perception checks to see what we saw?
Finnegan specifically asked if he saw any weak points, so you got to roll for that. The rest of you,
I
there
I
was
just
a
wanna know,
dragon.
like, if there was more detail.
No, there's no dragon. Big white dragon. Very, very beautiful looking.
Where did it go? Which way did it look like it was going?
It literally smiled and then just wasn't there anymore.
We disappeared.
Like someone hit the big old delete key. Only you suspect it was not deleted.
Was there? Wait, no. Did it? Oh,
What's wrong, Ramar?
did it transform into anything like another creature? Like,
Asking these questions internally, of course, because Finnegan's not foolish enough to be speaking aloud right now.
oh yeah,
well, silence is up anyway, so he can try.
yeah.
Um,
I'm outward thinking.
No, I
Appreciate the
have
exposition.
thoughts, and I don't like the thoughts about what just happened.
Share your thoughts.
I have suspicions that they knew we were here, and when it couldn't find us, it knew that we had hidden. Whatever it was, even if it wasn't actually a dragon, if it was just an illusion, I don't know. But
You think
I
it's not
feel like
bravery
that was not brave, but it's a fucking dragon.
But yeah, what is? Okay,
Like
we're
bravery
about to
and
have a powwow
stupidity.
about bravery again. We're gonna have a powwow. about
Guyver
bravery
is
every
ready
time.
to charge that thing. Don't worry, Ramar.
That makes me think even more that we're doing it wrong because he's very ready to like charge the dragon, and we're like, what if we hide in a snowbank?
Well, what happened to Guyver and what happened to the party? Asked the narrator.
Guyver got peed on. That's what happened to poor Guyver.
But it worked out because we were there and we saved him. So his bravery put him where he needed to be in the moment,
And he
then
needed to
we
be peed on.
saved him. No,
Who's gonna come in and save us from this huge white dragon?
beats me.
I don't like this game anymore. Bravery already.
Do I run out of the snowbank and shout, "Where art thou, dragon"? What's brave? Like I don't know.
Finnegan just explodes from the quiet bubble and starts barding.
Maybe 30, 40 minutes pass. The party holding its ground.
Oh,
Silence would have faded by now.
Okay. It's still silent in the forest.
Ravioli, don't Bark.
Be incredible.
Sorry. There's dog hair on my face. I'm sorry.
Somehow this encounter is. I mean, I guess I should have anticipated it would go a bit like this, but this is really fun.
Did you want us to charge at a whole dragon?
I kind of expected you would not charge a dragon, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, says the narrator.
I don't think it's
I have feels about this bravery thing because, like, is it even really brave if we are not acting in the way that we normally would act? Like, we are forcing ourselves to be in a way, like, doesn't that kind of cancel everything out?
Do you remember the little confession booth in the real world where people would sit in the box and like they get to talk to the camera? That's what's happening right now. That's what the party is doing. Taking turns in the box, yelling at the camera.
I'm tired of putting on a show.
I don't know what to do.
I feel like I am breaking. We're about to have a feelings episode.
No.
Because I feel like I'm breaking inside the snowbank. What is bravery? What is foolishness? What are we doing?
This is why I asked if this was a good idea for Guyver. And he was like, I will fight the dragon. Like, stop.
If it's necessary.
And it didn't seem necessary, but now I feel like that was wrong.
A very small pack of wolves, you think 3 adults and 4 pups, meander their way in a very chill way through where the dragon had been.
I'll advance from the snow. I'm just gonna sit in front of the wolves and just say, how can I be brave, wolves?
Do you keep the illusion up?
I don't want to make anybody else
So
advance.
just Finnegan emerges from the illusion and sits down in front of the wolves.
Yeah.
The wolves pause and turn to you.
Do I?
They cock your heads at you.
I can't remember if I can. Can I talk to wolves? I don't think that I.
You have speak with animal, right? Like it's an ability you have, not just a.
No, I don't think that I took that because I think we had said that I would have it because I lived with them.
Was that for your
I
pack
have
or for
handling?
the wolves in total, or all the wolves?
Yeah, that's what I'm not sure about.
Yeah, I think if you, I think it's reasonable that Esmeralda could communicate with these wolves.
What am I asking the wolves?
Oh, right now you're invisible. You're hide 36.
I step out of the thing with Finn and say, "What should I say to the wolves?"
I wanted to ask. I am defeatedly sitting in front of the wolves, saying, "How can I be brave, wolves? I don't know how to be brave." That's all. Defeated.
The largest of the wolves, not a naturally large wolf, but a large wolf, wanders over to you, Finnegan, maybe a few inches from your face, like icicle blue eyes, one of them much lighter than the other. Just being here is brave, the wolf says.
Oh, dang. Thank you. To be honest, I didn't expect you to talk back to me, but thank you.
Why would you? I'm a wolf.
So are you?
The wolf is looking around you. Why are you here, small one? Do you travel with the owl? It looks up at Monty.
Oh, yeah, actually. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why are you here?
I think to be brave. Genuinely.
We are traveling to a destination south.
You're an elf of the Southlands.
No.
I mean, south of here.
I don't know.
Yes. The Sinlay is
directions.
the Sinlay is south of where you
Oh,
are.
okay, then yes.
You're just wandering to show you're not afraid.
In a roundabout way.
Yeah, in a sense.
You should beware the dragon, nonetheless.
I think we just saw that same dragon. Why? What? How do you know that dragon?
It's the dragon of the south. It's always been here.
How do you generally avoid it?
As much distance as possible.
We just watched it disappear into thin air, so
Then you've failed at keeping distance from the dragon.
failed.
If you saw it and it was that close to you. Unless to be brave you mean to fight the dragon.
That's what we're not sure about.
So it
we
already.
don't make the rules about the bravery.
I did.
We're not sure what the rules are.
Tempest has inadvertently created monsters.
Wait. So wait. I want to clarify. If the dragon was that close to us, are you saying that it knows that we were there?
Doesn't the dragon know everything?
Does it? Does it?
If you're going to fight the dragon, we're going to leave you to that.
We don't want to fight the dragon. We
Can-
want to
can we
continue
not
on our
fight?
path.
The dragon? I don't know if bravery counts as fighting. Can't just counts as fighting. Has anybody ever talked to the dragon?
Who would talk to a dragon?
Me.
Why are you?
Quite frankly.
You're here to demonstrate bravery, but you don't know why, and you don't know what bravery is. And you want to fight the dragon, but you don't want to fight the dragon, and you want to talk to the dragon that no one's ever talked to.
That sounds pretty brave.
I'm very confused.
Us
So are
too.
we.
Well, if it eats you, that was probably still brave. Wolf nods once at you, then starts wandering away. The rest of the family look confused at you, and then look at their the larger wolf, and then wander off with it.
Bye.
So nice. That was so nice. Are you still in the snowbank, Randmar?
I mean,
I
assume everyone
did
else
not
is
fucking
hiding.
move.
Wow, that was magical. That felt so magical. Just turned us, just like that was wonderful.
Psst. It's hard to tell where that's coming from because there's a lot masking the rest of the party, but psst.
You just like look around. Just, yeah. What? Ooh.
Who can't tell where it's coming from?
Halfling. Psst.
What?
It's me. It's Burke. Come here.
Where are you?
I am one with the snow, and I'm hiding in the snow, and I am the snow, but I'm not the snow, and we can't trust the snow.
Oh my God! No, you
And, like,
trust the snow.
Why are you talking to the wolves?
Wait,
Wait, I'm assuming that
you
means
talk.
he
Hold
popped
on
out
now,
of the
Mister.
No, he's still in the. He's not moving. Hey, I might not know what's real and not, but also I'm not stupid. Where you walk out of the perfect hiding thing, and then there's a dragon.
I can get back in the snow.
What? Do you control the snow?
Yeah, I told you would be. I told you I'd keep you safe from the snow.
You're a snow wizard. I've heard of those. There's one that lives in that Fina Jortuna town. I never went there.
Wait, what's it? Where was it?
Gina Fortuna
Snow
is the
Witch.
name of the town where the Snow Witch kind of hangs out by. Fina Jortuna is maybe a mispronunciation of the former.
Oh. I was like, is this a new place?
Well, you gotta, you're like so creepy, and it's really cool.
Thank you. But are we okay with the snow now then?
No,
Wait, why?
because that's when they'll get you.
No.
Who's they?
Do you think I survived this long trusting snow?
What?
No
This is all you,
comment.
Bard. I got nothing.
Hold on. What is happening?
I'm being tested, Tiash says very quietly. I'm being tested.
Why are you being tested?
I don't know how I brought
think-
this upon myself, but I'm certain something I did has made this be the case. And
Tiash.
I will
I'm
endure
so
this.
sorry, Tiash.
Why are you sorry? I'm so confused.
I'm apologizing to Tiash that she's gotten roped into our shenanigans.
My life was so simple. It was very straightforward.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party.
I used to be able to just
Where's
walk to a
Rachel?
library and it was a great time and I could just read shit. And now we're in a snowbank.
I'm in the party.
Great.
Yeah.
Obviously, me too, Burke says.
Yeah, you too, technically.
Guyver says. Is anyone else weirded out by the fact that we're all basically invisible talking, and so it's, it's just a lot
No.
of snow. And
You'll get used to it.
okay, so we didn't have to fight the wolves because the wolves talked, and we're just cool with that. We're just rolling with the wolves talking.
I mean, I'm cool with that. I've talked to wolves my whole life.
That's true.
I'm not cool with it, but I don't know what to make of it. So
Wait, why aren't you
Here we
cool
are.
with it?
just
Is
some random. Well, you went up and sat in front of some random wolves, and instead of eating you, they talk to you.
I
Like,
wanted,
And you don't see anything weird here.
Well, you put it that way, says the narrator.
I mean, out of all of the things that we have experienced thus far, this is the line of weirdness that we're at.
Oh, I didn't say it was the weirdest. I just said it's weird.
This feels run of the mill at this
If I
point.
hide in the snow, I'm not brave. If I go out and talk to the wolves, I'm questioned. I don't know how to be brave. I'm trying my little bard best.
You're doing great.
Well, what are you talking about? Guyver says. You're the most courageous beings I've encountered in a long time.
Thank you. But Tempest has to think.
How could he not?
We hid from a dragon.
Yeah,
You spared the dragon.
exactly. Is that a brave thing?
Yeah, that's what we'll say.
It's
That's
compassionate,
what we'll say.
but it's not cowardice.
Okay. We're learning what the rules are. And that's great.
Hey, I found an old journal. We should start writing down the rules as we learn them.
I'm making another slot on my page. Got rules pages for everything.
You found a journal?
Yeah.
Rachel power.
Where?
I don't remember. I found the prayer book and the 40-year-old journal and that human male wooden carving. I don't remember where
That was in the tower, the first tower.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, we're at the prayer book.
Did you read them?
No.
What was in them? Oh. Can I read them?
Yeah. This is why I don't carry
Hang on.
Grandma, knowledge, religion.
Oh, crap. Hold on. I was about to put it in my inventory. Oh, crap. I'm not rolling that one. That die did me dirty.
Are you not reading them right now?
I said I'm not rolling that one. That die did me dirty. It's the one that gave me a 2 on the stealth check. So I picked a different die.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Religion check, though, you said.
Yes.
Hey! Okay. 20. Hold on. Why can't I'm at 22. 22.
22, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
You are very smart, Ramar. Very well read.
Oh, I'm trying to be.
So, this particular book, okay? This particular book is certainly a prayer book to Tempest, and it's full of really, really forward, almost rage-induced litanies about kill anything in your path, never show fear, never show your back, never run away. And it's written by a particular individual who, in the Tempest religion, was known to be a bit of a nutcase and a zealot.
Oh.
And took Tempest's teachings to their extreme.
Okay. So
he wrote a lot of this stuff, and got himself killed, picking fights that he couldn't possibly hope to win.
Oh, great.
So,
okay.
In general, the writings have been copied and passed about through the Temple of Tempest as sort of a lesson of how far one can go and how it can be a mistake. So it's not that Tempest's religion is about getting yourself killed, but it's about how you need to have a more measured approach to your courage and what that means. And maybe Guyver had gotten his hands on one of these books and didn't understand that because he's a young paladin without a cleric to guide him.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I will convey that to everybody. Okay. What was the other book?
It was a journal, and I have to be honest with you, I don't remember what I told you was in it, so I don't know which of the journals it is you got.
Oh.
Did I mention anything about it, or can I just pick a random journal as well? Do you remember if I said anything?
I'm afraid it's about 40 years old. That's what I wrote down.
40 years old.
I don't know that I actually, because I feel like I found them and then we were like moving on, and I just tucked them away and didn't do anything with them.
I mean, it's since we're past it now, there's a bit of a DM mistake here. There were 3 journals in that tower, and you found one of them. And I guess it doesn't really matter which one it is. I can just merge them together. So if I made a mistake, and if you go back to the last episode and there's more intel, congratulations. This is written by one of the last people who manned the tower, or was like the personnel in the tower. And it's mostly just about how uneventful it was. And then there are some notes about like some really loud battle to the south. And then how the city there seems to have withstood it, but there seem to be some number of wizards attacking it.
Oh, so the watchtower could hear it too.
Remember, this journal is 40 years old, and the battle that wiped the city was 10 years ago.
Oh shit! So it's happened before, or
well,
should I be understanding
the journal entry
something
says
else?
that the town seemed the city seemed to survive the attack.
Oh, but it was still attacked by wizards.
Yes. Yeah, the journal talks about them flying around, summoning lightning and manticores.
Ranmar, would there be something about that location? Because Why just there? Not to say that like we just don't have information about it happening elsewhere, but like
Ramar, give me an insight roll.
Oh God. Okay. Where is it? I know how to do. There it is. Yeah. 17.
Okay, we'll give it to you. Congratulations, Esperance/Fragi, on triggering this to happen here. Ranmar, you have a flash of insight back to the drawings that you didn't roll a 1, don't panic, that Milavir and Jacoby were sort of working on together. And one of the ley line paths, like a river, flows from where Hollice is, or rather where the vault is, over towards the Temple of Tempest. And that city does lie on that ley line.
Oh, crap. Okay.
so what does that mean?
Am I supposed? The fuck just happened in my mouth?
Are you
Am I,
supposed?
am I supposed to suspect that there is a vault under there somewhere?
Maybe not a literal vault there, but the vaults lie on the lines because that's how the spell handed out. But if someone were smart enough to know whereabouts the ley lines were, and they were trying to find the vaults.
Oh.
Then tackling old places.
Right.
I mean, they each had their own reasons to find the vault, right? So, or the vaults, rather.
Okay. Okay. Is there any way to know if, like, how old that city was, if this has happened before? Like, if it's a repeating pattern, or is it all who I think assume is probably Shill Sulian looking for the vault 40 years ago and then being like, you know what, that place makes good zombies, and swinging by a second time? Or is it multiple people ransacking this place hoping that there's a vault?
Well, they said the first one, the town survived, right? So
yeah. I don't know.
Yep, you have some of the pieces, but not the whole puzzle.
I want the puzzle. Okay.
so many puzzles.
Do you remember?
Puzzle pieces.
Do you remember what Sulian is after? Or a major thing Sulian's after?
I'm having a brain fart, but I remember like his objective overall is to supposedly like make a city fall into ruin and then save it where Shillarani can see him. Right?
Oh.
So, but
he wants to find Shillarani and then find a way to convince her that he tried and failed to save Hollice.
But he would have known she's not
he didn't always know
Twilight Brace.
He didn't always know what vault she was in.
Oh, but so he didn't know where the vaults were, and he didn't know which one she was in.
He's had 2,000 years of trying to like track them down and figure out where they might be.
Okay, but it sounds like 40 years ago he still didn't know.
It does sound that way, yes.
Okay. Okay, my brain hurts. Okay, carry on. I will delicately share that. Like, not just like.
How do you do?
How do I say this?
Yeah, you better do it in character so we can.
No. I mean, I don't know how to say. I'm
scribbling
sorry.
every word. I'm so sorry.
Work was so bad today. I'm sorry.
You're doing great.
fuck it. I can't think of how to say it, so I'll just keep my mouth shut and then catch Finn and Esme up later. Okay.
Sounds good to me. I know it's hard. It's hard to make. It's hard to make words in the moment. I wrote
Hard
a lot
to
of
make
just like
words.
rambling down.
Yeah, I can't make words right now. I'm
That's
really
okay.
tired.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Well, unless you roll very poorly as Murray and Finnegan, it's hard to not notice the feelings play across Ranmar's face, where Ranmar has some kind of an epiphany and then looks like they're trying to keep it to themselves.
Everything's fine. Okay.
It's very late at night.
Maybe we sleep.
There's a dragon.
Wait, is there still a dragon?
We don't know where it went.
Did it move off? How long do the illusions last?
The major image?
Yes, I'm sorry.
That's,
Oh shoot.
I would imagine that probably is.
It's definitely gone by now. Oh wait, my phone's over here.
Yeah.
Certainly gone by now. I think major image is like 10 minutes. No. Yeah.
Okay. As the image fades away, Oberk, looking down at his body, starts like touching his body.
Oh God.
Just like touches snow, touches his face, touches snow in his face at the same time, switches hands, snow and face.
You are not snow.
Eats some of the
The
snow.
snow is not you. Okay, you can eat it. Yes.
Sometimes.
Not the yellow.
Don't
though.
eat random snow. Yeah, not that.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
More brown snow, please.
Only
Yeah, that's even
eat
worse.
snow. Just maybe don't eat the snow after all. Yeah, only-
You know what? Just don't do it.
ask me if a pile of snow is okay. That is fine. Sorry.
As Marie can make a camouflaged fire to keep the party not as warm as possible, but from freezing to death.
Okay, I'll do that.
Basically, you dig a hole and mount snow up around it, and you plant a very small fire that's mostly embers underneath a tree, so that the tree blocks the light from the sky, and smoke will dissipate before it gets any higher. And you kind of huddle around the hole in the snow.
This isn't so important, but it is relevant. I've seen there's a type of fire where you literally dig 2 holes and connect them at the bottom, and you build the fire in one hole, and the breeze pulls in enough air to feed it from the bottom. So it doesn't actually make a lot of smoke, and it's underground. So unless you're up high, you wouldn't see it.
Sure.
That was cool. Anyway,
That is cool.
relevant, but not important.
Modern physics and mechanical engineering coming to bear. It's awesome. Well,
Sorry, Karen.
essentially, your Guyver and Oberk will fall pretty fast asleep, both of which seem like you don't know if Oberk ever slept, given how easily he just kind of passed out. Like he literally, upon seeing Guyver lay down and close his eyes, Oberk remembered sleep was a thing and just passed out, just fell over into the not into the snow, but onto his bedroll, which he'd laid out and was looking at weirdly.
Poor Oberk.
He's gonna be fine. We're gonna get him back to Hollice, and it's gonna be fine.
Fine.
No, it's not going to be fine. I can't
Metaphorically
even.
fine.
It's gonna be fine.
Well, this has been exciting.
I guess we could just go to sleep. Do we have anything to catch up on? Is there anything?
So it's just who's awake?
Tiosh and the 3 of us, right?
That's it. Yep.
I don't know. I talked to wolves today.
Ranmar, what is
You
it?
did.
Tiash says.
Wait, what?
My face, it moves too much.
Yeah, she starts making
I
tea.
don't. Oh, yes.
She's very good at it. It's always
okay.
fruity and refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I will quietly, so as not to accidentally wake up Oberk or please, Guyver.
Guyver.
Yeah, you got it.
I got there. I got there. I
Small victories.
I will convey to everyone who's awake my suspicions based on that journal is what the catch up. I don't know. I feel like Tiash wouldn't do anything that would be bad for Ashdale. Poor Tiash.
There's a lot of pieces here that you all seem to be familiar with that I'm catching up on. So this group of wizards, you're saying they all work for one wizard, this Sulian, and you have confronted this Sulian or know of them. And they attacked this city 10 years ago and 40 years ago. So they're a very old wizard.
Question, DM. Had we established that Shil Sulian cloned himself as long as he could, and then is he a lich now?
Vampires, plural.
He's a vampire.
Yeah, the last you knew there's 16 Shil Sulian vampire clones.
Oh shit, I forgot about the vampire part.
So 2,000 years.
Wait, was that the 6 that they saw whenever the zombie thing happened at the...
That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
Okay, I will
Of the 3, you've accounted for Sulian, who is basically the only one of the 3 wandering around with the black and red trim robes, right? And then you've also accounted for Shilpern, who is in service to the Red Lady. And Shilzat, you don't know. Shilzat's still at large.
I'm having trouble remembering what Zot designed.
The artifacts.
What do they call it? The machine and the artifacts.
He was
right?
the artificer that he made. He didn't make all of the artifacts, but he designed the procedure for making them and made the most powerful of them.
Okay.
The circles of mandate, the staff of the shill, the machine, the vaults.
Okay. It's been a while.
Yeah.
That was 50 pages of notes ago.
50 pages.
I have so many pages of notes. Okay.
Me too.
All right. So, oh God, yes. Okay, so I will. That's okay, Freggie.
I have 3 pages of notes and I stopped.
That's fine. Back to Tiash. Let's see. Let me remember. She asked, what was the last thing she said? Like,
Just trying to understand who the Sulian is and why he keeps coming up for you.
Okay, so like, how does one tread carefully? Okay, so basically, this jackass is a couple millennia old through shitterity. Yeah, okay, this is what my mouth's doing. And vampirism.
It's a vampire.
Multiple vampires. This bastard cloned himself, and they're all vampires. It's awesome.
It's the same individual copied and sworn to darkness.
Yes. That's what we think.
It needs to be destroyed, but it doesn't sound like it's within my means.
It's not in ours either. Yet. We'll get there. but baby steps.
Tiash looks
Why am I
around
the
at
one
the
talking again?
party.
Because you're the one who knows the things.
Yeah,
No.
I have to rewrite every time we talk because I forget all of that.
I don't want to be the one talking.
No, I'm writing it down more. And I hopefully will be able to add more of educational wise whenever we are in conversation as well.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Back to Tiash. I'll be like, we're also in over our heads, but we'll figure it out. We have to, right?
We have people relying on us.
Indeed.
It's sleepy time.
I mean, Tiash is just very quiet. Looks like she's lost in thought now. The party going
Does
to sleep?
Does she look worried? Curious? Like, what
Give
is
me an insight times.
Oh, okay.
Can I inspire?
In this case, unless you want to start singing in the middle of camp.
No.
I'm gonna use my tiny die.
Yeah.
Insight. Where's insight? Okay. Ooh, okay. Let me math in my head. I can do this. 22.
You think she's a little overwhelmed, confused, deeply concerned, maybe a touch scared.
I can see that. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm ready for sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's going to sleep?
Well, I'm doing the elf version of sleep, but sure.
So,
I'm gonna do a bio break real quick.
Okay.
I'll go to sleep.
Okay.
It's CP time. It's CP time.
It's
goodness,
CP
our
9
chairs are all tangled up.
Watch your step over there.
Huh?
There are traps set over there so that Shorty can't get past that. This is a little tiny barricade.
Oh.
And the living room is a minefield because Thetis Prime and Omega are building a Lego metropolis that I'm just allowing to take control of the floor. So it's like a massive, sprawling Lego construction project.
Oh, incredible.
It's too fun. I'm not. Yeah, it might be within your living room. Stay tuned for that.
Nah, they'll wanna change it, I bet, soon.
Brief bio break times. I guess we can keep on rolling. It's okay if we'll figure out something maybe we can do with the overhead here. Finnegan, you're asleep.
Great. Yeah.
Yes.
You're in
Stop
your you're in the way station.
Why? Who? Yes.
Standing in the center of the room. There's no other human, no other people. It's just you and Chaldonoth in the center of the room. Chaldonoth's hood is down. Is a pretty ghastly thing to look at without the hood up. It does look like sort of like someone took the better part of a squid and stuck it on someone's body as the head, as though it was a joke. Standing maybe 6.5 feet tall, a little taller maybe. Looks like it's rotted away in some places. It's missing some flesh, and there's just the strangest color skull poking out. At least 2 of the tentacles. You can see more bone and sinew than flesh on them. The eyes, however, look very much alive. They're yellow? You think they're yellow. And you feel warm and strange when you look into them. The irises have a very strange shape to them. Can't really tell what the shape is. Facets, angles, curves that can't be. The pupils are tiny.
Are you okay?
You see a slideshow. A slideshow of growth, a city, beautiful, flying, made of some ivory substance. Many of these cities are flying, crashing down. The war with the beholders. Many of his kind being incinerated and destroyed. Mind flayers popping and deflating. It's disgusting. Like what could possibly kill them like that? Squishing them like balloons full of jelly. And then a crushing feeling of loneliness that seems endless. As civilizations of people he never speaks with rise from hunter-gatherer to groups to settlers to cities to dust. And again. And again. And then the elves come. And then another civilization, which he can't really see clearly, but he knows it was there. And then modern civilization seems to start rising and things slow down. Ships arrive. Halflings appear and begin integrating into society. There's something about these small beings that's interesting. I mean, on the one hand, you know what they are. Those are your people. And you're familiar with the fact that they're immigrants from offshore. But they've integrated easily here. But there's also something curious about them. Because they're not from here. They're not vulnerable to something that everyone else is. What is it? You can't access that memory, but you know there's a memory there. The halflings are immune. They're immune. They're the key. One of them must be the one. And then you feel something that feels alien. Excitement. Hope. It's been thousands of years since emotions like this have played across this mind. I will find him. You feel satisfaction, and you are now returned into your own mind here in the way station, in this dream.
Is that supposed to be me?
Twists his head, cocking it at you. He shows you a mirror. Your eyes are his eyes, and his eyes are yours.
What? What?
I don't like this.
Why do I have your eyes? I don't know if I like that as much. Can we not do that?
He kneels down next to you, and he strokes your head like you might stroke a cat.
Why? Am I wait? It's like the question.
Sure.
Can I talk? Can I talk with him, or is me being able to like detect his thoughts automatically me talking with him, like seeing the images?
In the past, when you've used detect thoughts, you've been able to sort of speak with him normally. It's still odd, but it's not just image slideshows.
Can I speak with him? Yeah, I guess so. I guess I'll do the little like children off. Oh wait, did I technically already use that? Because we're in a sleep now.
Seems to work.
Okay. Why are my eyes your eyes? I'm confused. I need some more answers to all the confusion of who I am and where my soul is and what is currently happening.
Oh, right.
Possible brain markets.
Sorry.
We are two. We are one. Bonded but separate. Within and apart.
Can I do things similarly that you can? Can I do things if we're bonded? Like what is...
The further you go, the longer the road back is. There is a point of no return.
What is that point? Am I close to it?
No.
Okay. Why, or do you like being bonded with me?
It's not joy. It's a possibility.
Possibility of what?
Fulfilling my purpose.
What's your purpose?
Peace.
Oh, I feel like that's my purpose too. Maybe differently than yours, though. And do I help you with your purpose?
You hold the last of us.
The last of you? How do I do that? Where do I hold that?
Currently imprisoned.
In me?
Silent. Waiting. You see a flash of Ardnoth in the gem. You see a flash of the book.
Ah? Is he imprisoned in me?
The gem prison, Finnegan.
Says
the narrator.
Oh, sorry.
There's one mind flayer in the gem.
Yeah.
The one with the extra defenses on it. The extra scary one.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
But that's Ardna?
Yep.
But he's in the gem.
Yep.
What does that have to do with me?
Well, the narrator says, breaking decorum, it's
Sorry.
in Ranmar's bag. And the party controls the last living mind flayer.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, the fuck it is.
But we've I thought we knew that. We
Yeah.
did. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just making sure I was understanding. I don't know what else you want.
You keep asking for me, wondering about me. I am here.
Oh, well, yeah, I heard a story that you had my soul, but then I learned that I have it again, so I guess no hard feelings.
You have more than that now.
Do I have your soul?
Some of it. What counts as that?
But if I have some of your soul, is that why you can still exist here as you are now?
You are not my only anchor to this plane.
Oh, what's your other anchor?
His cold, dead, eternal stare is unmoving.
Well,
It's still your eyes, don't forget.
why won't you tell me about it? About the other anchors?
You're already in enough danger.
I guess what's a little more, though?
You'll find more.
Wait, more of...
More danger.
But isn't it connected to me anyway? If I'm your anchor and that's also an anchor, then wouldn't it be beneficial for them to be together?
Unfortunately for you, you are connected, and I can't keep you apart much longer. But for now I can.
Should I not know what to prepare for? Wouldn't it be more beneficial if I knew what was coming?
No.
I mean, I guess I'll trust you on it. There's no reason not to.
You do have sufficient reason to not trust me. But it will serve both of us if you do.
Okay. Well, there's so much going on. There's some stuff I can't know yet. So I trust you for now, but I also would like to be looped in on things because that's how trust works.
So be it. You are close now to lighting the second tower.
Yes.
If you succeed, it will ease your passage to Tempest. Any may enter the temple, but it is a mountain of combat and trickery you must surpass to get to what the temple truly guards, what my servant, your predecessor, guarded. You see a flash of a dwarf. Looks like a very well-groomed beard, but a very focused dwarf. He's got schematics all over his giant desk. Other dwarves in there excitedly working with him. They're arguing about some mechanism and how it can and can't work, some counterbalance thing. You're not really sure. Like, you don't get a good enough glimpse at it to know anything more about it than that it is a crazy trap. There's a name on the door. The name is Dwalid. The shill kept it safe. Dwalid has kept it safe. Tempest has kept it safe. A stack of obfuscations serving me, and none of them know. But now you know. And you will gain access to the temple. You will pass Dwalid's traps and trickery. You will gain access to the Shillian vault, and you will set free Ardenath's prized possession.
Which is?
Jeldenath slowly fades from view. And your dream drifts into a more normal, dreamlike, enjoyable state where you're just having drinks with friends. Asbury! Sitting alone. Are you up in a tree?
Yes.
Really? You're above a tree right now?
I mean, on a low branch.
Okay. So you're in the tree. Okay. Not like sitting on tippy top where you might get spotted.
No.
Okay.
No,
I'm
very far down.
just checking
Very
in.
low branch.
All right. So you're on like a bough of this. It's tall evergreen. Okay. Chilling out, trying to stay warm, watching your friends all sleep. A dwarf walks into the camp and sits down next to Ramar. She looks like she's some kind of a scholar, maybe. Just looking at the fire, takes out a book and starts reading.
I will.
I'm nervous, but I'm asleep.
Y'all are nervous.
You're a bomb, Finn.
I'm gonna need a whole like what just happened towards the end. I just
We got you.
okay.
Can I? It doesn't seem like she has seen me. I'm assuming.
You're staring at her, trying to make out if she's seen you or not. She'll look up at you for a moment and then look back down and then look back at you. Kind of study you for a moment. And then she like goes,
Great.
just keeps reading.
Great.
No.
Why? Why does she do that?
The urge to just like reach down into the snow and just shuck it everywhere. I did not do that.
Okay.
You might accidentally
Hit Ranmar in the face with a snowball. That's a great way for Ranmar to wake up, brush the
Or-
snow away.
or the other person who is currently terrified of snow that we're working very hard on working through that trauma.
No.
We all do what we can.
God damn it. Why am I awake right now?
Because you don't sleep. Elves are bullshit.
Those are bullshit.
I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I'm just gonna get up and casually walk over to the other
are you
side
eating?
of Ranmar and sit down and just kind of.
So you climb down out of the tree. In order to do that, you need, of course, to like look at the tree for a moment to get your bearings on what to grab. Start descending. You look back to where the ghost was. Where the dwarf was, and the dwarf's not there anymore. There's no trace of the dwarf having been there. No imprint in the snow. No footprints.
This is a silly point of clarification. Is Jin Mora a dwarf? Because
Yes.
I didn't even know.
Yes, she's a dwarf,
Okay. Okay. Feels like a fact I should know, but I didn't. Okay. Great. Cool.
Yeah, Chris is calling me out in chat right now for my accidental reveal. It was an accident, of course.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you didn't mean to do that.
No.
I know. Yeah.
The night passes without event.
Without event.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
I slept great.
Sun comes up. You did. You had a really nice dream, honestly.
Congratulations.
Why did you not have a good sleep?
I will talk about it later.
Guyver and Oberk are still.
Wow, heavy sleeping crowd.
Yeah, she's up. I think maybe she got 5 or 6 hours, and she seems totally fine. She's making tea.
Oh my god, I love that you're making tea.
It's time for caffeine. Just making black tea.
The real MVP.
Caffeine. Esme, you look startled.
Josh
Did you
offers
sleep well?
to pour
Oh,
tea
no.
for Esmeralda. Esmeralda not noticing that there's a steaming pot.
Nope. How big is the tree?
It's a pretty good sized tree. It's like a house. It's tall as a 2-story house, kind of an
How
evergreen.
wide is the tree? I'm gonna circle it a bit.
Wide is it? I don't know. Maybe it's like 15 feet in diameter.
I'm just gonna walk in circles for a little bit.
Okay.
Valid.
Esmeralda's walking in circles. What? Why do? Money says, why do?
Why do?
Wait.
Esme, okay? Esme, okay? Feelings bad, Esme. Tell feelings go away.
Not feelings. It's not a feelings thing. It's
Not
a what
feelings.
do I do thing.
That's not feelings?
No.
Money confused.
Me too.
What feelings? All money know is feelings bad.
No. I never said feelings are
Poor Monty.
It's not a thing I said.
No, money learn.
That's not ever a thing that I have thought. So, no.
Esme, tell Rachel pound snow.
Esmeralda told Rachel she did not want to discuss feelings. Never said feelings are bad.
Because feelings bad.
Never thought feelings are bad. Just don't want to talk about them. Those are separate things. Two different things. Not related.
Talking
Now I don't know what to do.
and thinking separate.
Yes.
But when thinking, secretly inside talking.
Can't do this right now.
It's never the right time. It's never the right time. The rest of the party has nice warm cups of tea.
This is delightful. Thank you.
Pleasure's mine. Josh says. We should perhaps let our new recruits sleep a bit longer. They seem to be quite worn out.
Yeah.
Understandable. They had big days.
Josh is sort of looking between Finnegan and Espray.
Yes.
I mean, I recognize that I'm still new here, and I'm not Rachel. I'm just wondering if you're doing all right. You seem to have some weight.
Esmeralda just keeps walking.
It's like
You
a
seem uncomfortable for some reason.
an open ribbon where she has just cut a big rift in the snow where she's just walking in a consistent circle.
Oh my gosh.
I would just like to reiterate, I'm a bomb. So that's how I'm feeling if we're sharing feelings.
A bomb.
What happened?
I don't think I fully know what happened. I just think I have a head tangle with a mind flayer who
With a what?
with a mind flayer? Did I say flare or flare? I think that's the same thing.
She would have no reason to know what that is.
Would she not?
Why would she?
I
I don't know.
They didn't exist. The shill destroyed them and then were forgotten. And now you have the stranger who no one knows what it is except for you and your party. And also you have a guest in a ruby.
Yes. That
You may have to crash course anyone you talk to about it on what mind flayer means.
how do we do that?
It's a break.
don't know. Although
we're supposed to be sharing things with people in our party, and she seems pretty freaking trustworthy.
she seems cool. I did have a thought though, because we did it like after the session ended. I rolled some check to like confirm if my whole suspicion was right, and I don't think in character we talked about it because that was after the session, and I think at the beginning of the next one we kind of just glossed past it.
Which suspicion was that? Asked the narrator.
The exact nature of Finn's relationship with Cheldenath.
Yeah, well, I mean, Cheldenath in that particular encounter more or less walked him through some of it. But yeah, Kramer hasn't.
It out.
Yeah.
Okay, in character, I'll be like, Finn, do you know what's up, right? You know what you are to him, right?
Oh,
do you?
I don't remember the word, but we talked.
Phylactery.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What is
okay.
That's like the Lord of the Ring thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the One Ring is the OG. Yeah, you basically you have some portion of Cheldenath's living life force inside of you. You're a container for it. That means if Cheldenath's body is destroyed, Cheldenath comes back. Unless you're destroyed and then Cheldenath's destroyed.
Oh, wait. So he could just be me? Or wait.
No, he just regenerates. He just pops back into existence. That's what liches are so badass. They can't be destroyed unless their phylactery is found and destroyed. And what he just said to you sounds like he has more than one somehow, which is not how it works.
Oh.
But that's what he said.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, is it not normal to have more than one?
I also didn't know that.
Oh.
Wait, why?
Because it'd be fucking broken.
And it is.
Very OP. You want to give Sauron the 2 rings instead of the 1 ring? Right. You gotta find them both and destroy them both.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. Wait, do we give a crash course still? Do we trust? Do we as a party want to let people also in our party helping us know, especially somebody that's close?
That's up to you, ultimately. I let her in on the on Sulian earlier.
That's true. Okay. Maybe not now. Maybe when I can better explain this concisely and not
That's fair.
ramble about it. Because I could probably explain it, but I need to understand it before I explain it because I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So there's this thing and it has some connection to you. Josh says.
Essentially.
Okay.
Which means I think the only thing I can gather that I think I can give you right now is that I don't know how far it'll go to help me stay alive because I need to stay alive for it. Right? So is that a fair conclusion?
You're sort of describing the mechanisms of a lich, but you are... No. She says, sort of shaking her head, looks at Ranmar for a moment.
Finn is not the lich.
No, of course not. But
not a lich.
No. You're saying this lich called Mind Flayer is one.
Mm-hmm.
And well, that's an interesting alliance you have.
That's interesting. Interesting
alliance,
is probably a better
attachment.
Injection.
What does this thing want?
Peace. Literally. Or that's at least what I've been told every time I ask that question.
Ranmar.
My thoughts exactly.
I'm just saying, peace could be once everything else is dead, there will be no more fighting. Peace.
That's true.
That's still peace.
Peace for his
True.
species, to which there are one singular thing left.
He also, I guess I can catch the party up with my dream. About, I wrote half of it. I think, Moon, you might have gotten written more than me, but
I think I got more written because I wasn't having to
yeah,
come up with things to say in
I wanna-
response.
it was about, I have to release something of Ardenov's. The Ardenov something, not Ardenov.
My understanding was once we get to the Temple of Tempest and work our way through that, Dualid, did I get that right? The
Nailed it.
dwarf.
Yes.
Damn. The dwarf
Yeah.
that came before Finn, though, built a series of very complex traps we have to get through. Once we get to the vault, set Ardenoth's prized possession free,
Possession. Yeah.
which sounded to me like the skin book.
You already have the skin book.
Wait. Yeah.
We have it, yeah, but what does that mean, set it free?
Good question.
Or does that mean there's something trapped there and we set
That's
free?
what I thought. I thought we had to
Oh.
go, like, let something out.
There's a vault.
Yeah.
What's in the vault? Asks the narrator.
Ardenov's prized something.
Too much to hope that it's a sphere of annihilation, isn't it?
What if it's an anchor?
You will have access to one of those, but not yet.
Okay.
Spoilers.
Like, if it's... Is it
Tired of
his body that's in the gem, or is it his soul that's in the gem, and does he have an anchor?
Oh, Ardenau's body and soul are still united, and they're in the gem.
Okay.
Finnegan is one of Chalanoth's anchors. There's another one that Chalanoth is reportedly trying to keep away from Finnegan.
Oh, that too.
But we're barreling towards it, right?
That's what Chalanoth implied, yeah.
Oh, is it bad if we get to get that?
And Chalanoth's opinion it is. And it's in Chalanoth's interest for you not to get got.
Oh, because something could wipe both of us out in the same location if we're close together. So the
And
further
then
away
he'd
we
be
are.
vulnerable.
So I would also be most vulnerable next to the thing, because if anybody wants to get to Chilton off and knows about it, then if I'm next to the thing, it would be very easy. Like 2 birds, 1 stone. Then why wouldn't he tell me what it is so I can stay away from it?
Maybe thinking that we'd seek it out regardless.
You know what? I probably would have. That's smart. on him.
There can be only one. You go and take it out. Well, I'm curious about when Chalanoth saw the halflings arrive and said they're immune to something.
Yes.
What the fuck are halflings immune to?
There's an immunity, and then followed by being the key.
Maybe they're immune to
Whatever.
having their brains chomped by mind flayers.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Or
Yeah.
I'm immune to whatever is the key place. Like maybe only I can get to being able to open the thing in the first place.
I don't know.
Or unless it's totally separate. It could just be totally separate.
It's kind of nice that Baldur's Gate has recently helped educate everyone in the midst of us on what mind flayers are.
That's helped a lot.
It has helped. It has.
I'm so glad.
It's different.
I don't got to see them in
I
action.
literally almost referred to it as a tadpole. So
Those are a thing.
I was like,
Do you know,
wait,
actually,
We've,
oh my God.
We've gone from mind flare, how nice, to Baldur's Gate. And I think people
Tadpoles.
now understand.
I,
Finnegan does not have a tadpole.
it does not have a
No.
tadpole.
No.
I'm gonna be honest. Whenever I met a mind flayer the first time in Baldur's Gate, and they're actually chomp chomp bad, whenever it did it, I felt so butthurt because I just remembered of Chili, and I was like, how dare you? I know a powerful mind flayer. It's like, how dare you chomp me?
And
Do you know what's in here?
in some ways, you kind of know the most powerful mind flayer ever conceived in the entire mythos. In other ways, is he still a mind flayer? There are members of its own species that would disagree.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if he's full mind flayer. Like, he's got the appearance of one and probably some of the powers, but not. He's got more than that.
It is tricky categorization times. Mm-hmm. In any case, special thanks to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
I'm so close to finishing it. Oh my god.
I think the very first time that a mind flayer came onto the screen when I was playing, I was like, "Hey, I know one of you."
It also. Did...
I know you.
No, go.
Oh, what? Go ahead.
No, go.
I was gonna say, like, do you know Cheldenoth? I know him.
Right? I totally, it was like an elf moment.
Oh
I
my God,
know
I love
him.
that.
I know that guy. Kind of.
Yeah.
I know a guy who knows a guy.
It has made me think they're scary though, because it just chomped, and I was like, "Oh wait," I was like, "It doesn't care," and like wife was like, "Yeah, doesn't care. It's making you think it wants to be friends with you, and then chomped you," and I was like, "Chili dog wouldn't do that."
We were so close. So close.
So close.
Anyway, what are we doing? We're
Still
Tiage.
walking in circles. I don't know what y'all are doing.
Except for poor Esme, who's having an existential crisis.
Where's Rachel?
We don't know yet.
Esmeralda
have
is just
no
weighing
update on Rachel?
options. That is what's happening. Esmeralda does not know whether or not she should tell Ranmar what she saw or not. Cannot decide.
Now we're sharing
There's the
feelings.
bad on both sides of this.
Rachel appears. Hi. Sorry, accounted for. Hello. Sorry, I'm probably a bit late. I don't know how long it's been. Anyway, hi.
Are you okay?
Huh? Yeah, I'm fine.
Where'd you go?
You know.
You just
Now we
disappeared so
know?
fast and
Yeah.
so sus.
Sorry. I was sure you'd be okay. Look, you're okay. We have a new friend.
Oh,
Yeah, we
oh,
do.
I can't wait for you to meet Oberk.
Rachel.
Yes.
Oh,
Ober.
Rachel's got her work cut out for her with this one.
Esme, what's
Oberk.
wrong? What is going on?
Oberk is having a struggle with
I've-
a lot of feelings.
Okay.
And could deeply use assistance.
I just see Oberg is just sleeping, and then look like Esme is like. I mean, there's dirt. You can see the dirt under the snow.
I don't know what happened to
Esme
Esme
also.
overnight,
Esme,
but
yeah.
she's been acting funny all morning.
Have you been? I know this is a touchy subject, but have you all been sharing feelings? Do we know what's happening? Like what everyone's going
Esmeralda's on the other
through?
side of the tree and just hear.
Does that mean feelings haven't happened? Or?
We've only started. There's a lot that's happened, Rachel. There's so much. There was
Oh my God,
Jaws.
incredible.
There was party members gained. Also, same thing as the Jaws part. Same individual. I'm just lining out what work you have cut out for you because I'll
Work?
say jaw again.
What do you Job? I'm so confused.
It's okay.
I mean, I might have to go again at any minute, so it's just kind of a thing. It's just like a time sensitive kind of
Where
thing.
are you
that's
going?
happening. I just got some other stuff I have to take care of. That's all. Don't worry. It's
Now
something that's
you're not. Now you're not sharing.
My feelings on what I'm doing
As
are
Ray peeks up from the tree.
that I'm doing the right thing, and I'm going to stand by that.
Do you need or want help?
No.
Okie dokie, artichokey.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's too late for that. Esme's circling trees is what we're at right now.
Tiash hands Rachel a cup of tea. Ooh. So
It's lovely tea.
It's nice. I thought we were enjoying tea. Why is it so quiet here?
We don't know.
Good question. We almost got eaten by a dragon.
Oh, we did.
No, we didn't get eaten, but yeah.
No, yeah. But we almost did.
We almost did.
Okay.
It's been an exciting time.
Well, you're clearly doing great. There's a lot of you. So, I mean, I don't know what Oberk can do. I'm maybe a wizard or something, right? I don't even know these days. But, like, I mean, clearly you've got, a guy over there's got some pretty beefy arms on him. And you're all really capable. So it's...
You sound like you're leaving again.
Not right now. Not right now. Not right now.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
What are you nervous about?
It's been a weird morning. Everybody's acting funny.
I mean, I guess it sounds that way. You all got so quiet. I mean, I've been gone for what, a day? Has it been a day?
Has it been?
Been longer than that, right? I lost
thought it
track
was
of the days, but it's closer to a week, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's totally normal to lose track of time. Traveling around and going places.
Can I ask
That was so cool.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
What's the name of the ghost that I saw?
Jin Mora.
Okay.
I didn't say it was a ghost.
Sure did.
No. I thought we knew it was Ghost, right?
I mean,
That's why.
oh.
Otherwise, you nailed it.
Oh, okay. Actually, now that I have seen her?
No.
Okay, so then I wouldn't know that it was actually.
Nope. You could describe her.
But Ranmar has. I'm trying to remember myself. Ranmar has told us all of those things.
It hasn't told you what Jin Mora looks like.
But like I'm familiar
But-
with who she is to Ranmar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know there's a ghost chasing Ranmar.
Okay.
So,
My response is appropriate then.
yeah. What response?
Can we ask?
Circling the damn tree.
Oh.
First time seeing a ghost.
I mean, not really, but it's it's not like a fear or a feelings thing. It is just like, what do I do with this information? Because like I feel like maybe now is not a good time to maybe tell Ranmar that I saw this thing and it told me to shush, and I don't like that.
I did.
Espray, it's okay to just tell us what you're thinking and not what you're feeling. Maybe try that, Rachel says.
Nope.
No, you don't want to. Did you have
Head empty, no thoughts.
Did you have like an experience? Did you see something, dream something, hear something? Did you get one of those weird message things? Any telepathic contact?
The problem that I am having right now is that if I tell you, then it's.
It seems like
Well, you didn't finish that. Finish that thought.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You just say the rest of the words.
No.
whatever it is clearly bothering you, though, right?
Starts going faster.
I'll take that as a yes. That sounds like a feeling.
What would it take? What would it take to get it out of you?
I don't know. That's why I'm walking.
Well, that's not going to solve it. You're going to get a cramp. We're going to get dizzy. You're walking the same direction. At least turn around and walk the other direction a little bit.
She turns around and walks.
Okay, good. Got to balance it out. You're going to fall over.
Maybe it's not time.
Oberk sits up, staring wide-eyed at Rachel.
No.
No.
Rachel looks, she's like, hi. You're new. Kinda, sure.
Not new.
Did you come from the snow?
No.
No.
Nope.
No.
Do you trust the snow? Nope. He lays back down and closes his eyes.
Oh my
Don't
god.
tell him you don't trust this.
Rachel looks at Ramar and does one of these.
We don't know yet either.
Is that Esprit? Was that what you wanted to share with the class?
Nope.
Okay, we're narrowing it down. Was it about the dragon?
No.
Okay. Was it a monster?
Unclear.
Undead?
No.
Not undead.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
If you babble a lot, does that mean I'm getting close?
No.
Okay. Because when I say the wrong thing, you're really, really clear about saying it's the wrong thing. But when I say the right thing, it sounds like you say it's the wrong thing and then flipper flabber. So. I didn't want to go here, but I guess maybe it's worth trying. Esmeralda, do you feel like you're demonstrating Tempest-approved courage right now? Because that's going to get us in hot water, and I don't want to get peed on.
I'm trying to make a decision that is best for the party and the people in the party.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure that out.
How about you whisper it just to me, and I won't tell anybody. But then you'll have shared it. Or you can tell Finnegan. If you want everyone to find out.
Okay.
Shit, down!
Listen. Where have you been? A day. It's been a week.
I had some business to attend to. You're welcome. But I'm trying to help you all now.
Sassy party there.
Rachel's like leaning closer and closer to Esmeralda.
Okay. Esmeralda tells Rachel.
Just, just Rachel?
Yes.
She stands up. Huh. She climbs into the circle you're walking in. Starts walking in a circle around the tree.
Now I feel like I should be worried. What's happening?
I guess this is a good time to roll the credits. Hi, chat.
Oh no!
Wowzer.
Oh, I'd be so well exercised by next session.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Hi, chat. Okay, I started swapping my spells, and if I don't finish, I will forget, and I'll be short one spell. So I gotta pick something.
I don't flirt with every dragon. I don't.
You had the emotion of, can I flirt with this dragon?
I just think dragons are cool. I just think they're cool. They're just cool.
So far,
I don't want to bone them.
when you were presented the opportunity, you flirted with the dragon.
Mildly.
Mm-hmm.
Not all dragons, though.
I mean, so far you've only encountered one in a circumstance where you were able to get your flirt on, and it happened. You haven't encountered the second one in the same kind of circumstance yet. So,
and per your own logic, you have a track record of one now. So
Of not dying.
of flirting.
Both.
Of flirting.
I mean, not dying. Not getting
You
munched
have
by a
flirted
dragon.
with the but that's
I
why
guess
I'm
the
using
same
your
thing
own
applies.
logic
You're
against
right.
you.
Those
You're
two
right.
things
You're
are
both
sort of indirectly related.
Maybe so.
You flirted with a dragon and did not
and
get
didn't die.
munched.
You know what? That's what I learned. That's what I took away today. That's what I've learned. If I flirt with a dragon, I can't die.
I would call that brave.
is that what we learned? Remember how everyone
That
felt
is
when you
brave.
found out that Finnegan snuck off down into the dragon's lair the first time?
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to say hi.
Well, no one's died today. So that's
Huzzah!
Don't
Things were learned. Secrets were learned. No one was killed.
I think that's net positive.
Guest star held together. It was really great.
It went weird on my end. It was like your feed got really choppy,
Oh, really?
but the audio was okay. But that was here in guest star. It wasn't, of course, on the stream. So I don't know what was going on there.
It's a bummer that we don't want. I mean, that's no fun if you're losing fidelity.
Yeah, I think that was just Twitch, and it just happened the one time.
Oh, okay. Well, the broadcast, I thought everything was okay.
It was. Yeah, I didn't watch because it hurts my brain to watch things happen like 5 or 6 seconds after I hear them.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I get to stare at OBS, so I can see that it's weird.
Yeah, I have to watch the stream.
So, what did we learn here tonight?
Walking circles is a form of therapy.
Whatever Esme saw sent Rachel also walking in circles.
That was pretty beautiful.
It was incredible. Oh my God. Beardless, I can't wait for you to watch it either. It's gonna be incredible.
It's the nights. The nights with the combat stuff, or even the near combat, are pretty dicey. But the nights when there's like literally no threat of combat, really, are like the most terrifying ones. Like there's always some horrible thing that happens.
Whose fault is that?
I do.
I can't say. I don't know.
I do like that it was horrible for Finn and Esme, but like I have become like collateral. Once someone says what happened, I will be the collateral damage.
Which is why Esmeralda is circling the damn tree.
Why do you think Rachel hopped in the circle?
Incredible. Oh my God. Okay, all right. I need to just pick a spell, even if I swap it back out, because I won't remember to count my spells. I want that one. I picked one.
Oh my God, I love that laugh.
Yeah, we made it. Anything really complicated happens tonight? We have any questions? Any follow up for the class narrator? Chat.
I think I understand more what happened with me and Chili now, so I'm good.
Does anyone not understand?
Finnegan is Vessel.
I am Vessel. That's what I took away.
Finnegan Vessel. Finnegan, key to Childonoth's immortality.
I cannot die because Childonoth would have a bad time. He's pretty powerful.
I feel like outside of in game, that the next chance that Finn gets, he should maybe ask why him.
I think the only reason, well, actually, yeah, no, I could ask why, but I think from what I know is it has something to do with my that Duchess question mark about trading. Like my soul was traded, and then it wasn't mine for a little bit, and then I got it back.
Yeah, but I think my question more is it was it literally just like an opportunity that was offered and taken, or is there something about you in particular that made you high value?
Oh, I gotcha. I don't...
Certainly.
Do we know that?
You're one of the wardens.
Oh, yeah. That
Fair.
But is that why Childonoth would also say it's
right? That was kind of my thing too. Was like, is that it, or
Remember
is there something else that we don't know?
The wardens are a mind flayer ancient prophecy that the shill discovered, recognized they were connected to it. If for them, incidentally, like you're saying, Rand Mars the collateral for learning what happened. The shill were collateral for the Illithid's entire destiny path. An entire empire. Right. Certainly from the Illithid's point of view, that's true. But from the shill's point of view, they were the center of everything. So. So it's like, why was Chili Dog? Why was Cheldanoff
Sorry.
able to find Finnegan and understood the whole warden thing? It's because that's its job. That's what it's been waiting for. It's why it's held on to existence this long.
Does Finn's aunt know that that's what Finn is?
Good question.
Did either of y'all look in Whippet's chat today?
Uh-oh.
Today?
Well, it might have been yesterday. I don't actually remember, but I posted something in the Whippet's chat and I got nothing. And I was like, maybe my idea wasn't funny.
No, I'm so sorry.
I probably like.
No, I just haven't opened it.
I don't have a Whippet's chat. Is that a thing that you forgot to add me to?
No, we did not forget.
I feel like there's secrets happening.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, shoot.
What?
Yeah, yes.
I don't remember getting a
incredible.
notification for this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I feel like Discord
I
has
wonder.
been having a time lately.
Yeah.
Like my Discord has not been working properly at all.
My Discord, I open it up on the browser at work, like on my lunch break and stuff. And sometimes it'll be like, there's a new message in the pet pictures channel. And I open it and it can't load a single message, let alone a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've been like, why didn't they like my idea? I thought it was funny.
No, I love that.
So
That's an
sorry.
amazing idea.
I definitely did not read this and do
No,
not
it's
recall
okay.
it notifying
I think
me.
I like the question you asked as well, because that would be my only question to not do it. But
Yeah,
if that question,
So you're vague booking not me, but the entire stream. Like chat doesn't know either.
Well,
I'm so sorry. That's what makes it
chat's gotta
interesting.
wait. Chat's gotta
Yeah.
wait.
it's just teaser.
Sorry, chat. I would let you in on it, honest.
That's right. It's just a party.
We won't.
Mini
Depends
pants,
on what it
mini
is.
pants party. Mini pants party players.
Pants party players.
No, it'll be really good if we decide to do it.
Yeah, heck yeah.
And worth waiting for to find out what it is.
Oh, I guess. Can we know?
Yeah.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
Yeah.
The only bad news tonight was that my cameras were off center the entire night, and I honestly was so focused I didn't notice till the end. So that means their whole video going to be effed up.
What? It's
I
fine.
know. I'll be really annoyed. I mean, I fixed it now, but it's going to be
It's
a
fine.
real rough cut in DaVinci when I fix it for YouTube. Sorry, YouTube.
Something that nobody will notice at all until you.
No.
Oh, everyone will notice. Unfortunately, it's quite noticeable. When the real question, says Echo, is when does Ramar get rings for Ashdale? What would that be about? Have you forgotten all about Ashdale? No one's even mentioned Ashdale.
She's on her quest.
No, I have literally not forgotten about Ashdale.
Man, I wonder what's even going on there. It's too bad that no one in the party has any idea.
You are rude.
What are you talking about? Which part? Exactly.
All the
We all fucking know what's happening. Damn it.
Some more than others. I mean, it's cool you get to hang out with her ex-girlfriend now, right?
Yeah, this is great.
It's awesome, right? She's pretty nice. I mean, is anyone in chat not like Tiash? Anybody?
No,
Is she like a
I
huge
just
jerk? You know, like, I mean, can you see why they broke up? Has anyone got it yet?
She's incredible.
Yeah.
Except that I'm more awkward than ever.
Man.
poor Ranmar.
What do I do?
Have you thought about asking Tiaj whether or not she has any connection to Ashdale where she is?
Nope. Nope. Well, okay, that's not true. I've thought about it, but nope, I don't think I will.
Now you sound like Esmeralda.
But isn't she there to do what's best for Ashdale? So if helping you talk to Ashdale is what's for best, then that's why she's
I don't
there.
know. I don't know, but I'm scared.
Tiash's recent comments were that she feels she's being tested.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was really the ramblings of O'Burke that brought that out in her. But I mean, you now have
Poor Tiash.
O'Burke.
I echo.
Where is Rachel going? I go, I don't know.
I feel like Rachel's going back
she's
where the
keeping shit
little
from us.
creatures came from. Like I feel like she's dipping back to handle something there, or maybe with Ashdale, but I'm not sure. I know, didn't she get kicked away from helping Ashdale? Like she couldn't get in. She tried.
Yeah, and as we all know, Rachel is totally cool being told what to do and always listens.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to help Ashdale.
That's very Rachel.
Okay, never mind.
It's like
Sorry.
literally
I take away the
always,
first one.
always does what she's told. That's her entire MO.
Yeah, I'm
no, she's
pretty
going to
sure
help
she's
Ashdale.
going to help Ashdale.
But she's not saying that,
No, because she doesn't.
No,
want to tell
she's
Randall.
not.
which makes me nervous.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that either.
I mean, if
She's not
hypothetically
reporting back that she's
speaking,
fine.
if hypothetically speaking, Rachel was going against a direct command from Vergadine, the High Planetar of Bakab, of whom Ranmar owes their entire power set and quest.
Maybe.
Do you think Rachel would then bring Ranmar and friends in on the conspiracy? Or would Rachel go down herself?
Yeah.
I know that, but it doesn't help.
I mean, catch yourself a heart of gold succubus. What did you think she was going to do exactly, given the chance?
Oh my god.
And then the Planetar is like, literally, don't do it, you little one. She's like, uh-huh. And if you really want the mind bender, it's like, would she have done it if Vergadine hadn't said anything, and wouldn't he know? So how deep does the fucking rabbit hole go?
No, I think he knows.
So what's the deal here? Why is everyone being surreptitious about a thing that everyone knows? I mean,
That's
the party
part of
itself
the
is
fun.
keeping secrets from themselves. It's super fun. There's a huge circle of anti-snow underneath the tree right now.
I
It's a circle of
maintain
contemplation.
I
Consternation.
maintain
Leave it to me.
the only secret Ranmar has is the bottles for Rachel.
Do
It's
I?
the only thing.
No, you're good. You have bottles for Rachel.
Yeah, but specifically did not tell anybody what they are, or y'all may not even know that I have them. Actually,
You have enough for one charge, right?
yeah.
That's all the secrets that you have, though.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's the only one I've kept. Yeah,
I don't think.
but there are two people walking in circle around a tree right now
Because
That's
of a secret.
true.
Yeah, that's a secret. Yeah.
because of a secret.
It's almost like secrets are what caused the trouble. And if you just put everything you know on the table all the time, everything would be easier. For instance, the Whippets chat.
Nope.
No,
Nice try.
no.
Sorry.
Nice try. Nice try.
Yeah, I'm doing my best.
A for effort.
Thank you.
It's gonna be good.
Wait, why am I getting a downgrade in rank? Control the environment.
I'm excited. I'm sad it's the long wait.
Oh yeah.
It's a long way.
This Tuesday.
You're getting closer to a number of answers, and then the final track, which, I mean, I didn't actually compute this, but the shortest distance to get there is going to be the nastiest path to take, and the party's going to have to do it to make it on time. So you get to go along the southern arm of the Reaches, which is going to be really exciting. I'm excited about that.
Great.
Yeah.
That sounds
Wait, I thought
super.
we've been doing everything so
great.
speedy, though.
You're doing
What do you
great.
mean not gonna have time?
Well, the safest way is to go all the way back to the abandoned city of Twilight Brace, and then hanging a hard right east, and then going straight through the mountains. The populated portion of the Reaches is north, the north part. The the further south you go laterally, the further south you are anywhere along the lateral, there's just less civilization. Like you're only a day south of Twilight Brace, and it is desolate.
But we don't have time.
Right.
Oh God.
And
It'd be fun.
talking about how worried we are is a feelings talk, which Rachel literally brought up and tried to leverage to get people to talk, and instead it wound up getting her walking in a circle. So it's possible
And now maybe Rachel will understand why Esmeralda doesn't like to talk about these things.
It is a pickle.
Welcome to my circle of contemplation.
Was it always the trap? There's no way out.
Oh my god. It feels really silly that I didn't know she was a dwarf in retrospect. I just didn't. I don't know if it's ever been mentioned.
Credit, it's never been mentioned. It's never been mentioned.
Yeah. Oopsie.
I mean, it's possible in the opening blurb I called her Jinmora the dwarf, but I feel like I didn't. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think you did, but I don't know. I just listened to it like this morning. I don't think you did.
That one's on me.
It's fine. Oh, it was just funny because I was like, until you said dwarf, I was like, oh, that's who this is. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I definitely have. I definitely do the thing where I struggle with like, oh wait, what does Fraggy know versus what does Esmeralda know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
like, I'm just like, do I even have enough information about this to be as panicked as I am?
Yeah.
And I kind of had that moment like after I was already being into panic, and then was just like, oh wait, would I recognize that dwarf? Or would I have enough information to put together that that's probably who that is?
Yeah.
I think the latter is definitely true. And I definitely appreciate the internal conflict there. It's okay to voice that stuff out. You can get through it faster. Remember, your party has a lot of time in the woods by itself. And so some of the stuff could have been conferred, but it just didn't occur to me that no one's ever mentioned the visual description of Jinmora, and why would anyone say, well, what did she look like when Ranmar talks about them and has a meltdown about all of it? Like, it's a hard thing. You don't ask your friend what the visage of their trauma is. Like, it's just a thing you don't do. So like that.
I just also remember that, like, know that we have seen manifestations of some of the things that, you know, so it's just like, were we ever privy to something that Ranmar has seen in like a vision, or like how much has Ranmar shared that, like, would Esmeralda figure that out?
I mean, even if not, a person just walking out of the woods, sitting down, shushing you, and then disappearing is pretty alarming.
Yeah, especially because, like, I think that, so the majority of the things involving that entire thing have been just like dreams and visions, and like it's kind of been like a thing that is happening to you that we are only getting from you, and now all of a sudden, like, we are there, it's seeing it. That cannot be a good thing. See it. Like, feels like that can't be good.
No, it is not good.
It's not necessarily bad, says the narrator.
Necessarily.
She told me to shush.
That's true.
Well, she sat next to them while they were sleeping. It doesn't feel like a positive
that feels
interaction.
yucky.
Well, you were also sitting next to them while sleeping.
I was in a tree.
I mean, you could have sat on the ground. Rachel could have sat on the ground next to people sleeping, and no one would have thought that was strange, right? Jinmora's Ranmar's friend.
Was.
Wow.
Is no longer in a.
Wow.
Different.
I do agree with that.
Oh, that hurt on the inside.
That's what I'm saying, though.
You know, I guess if we're really talking about it, maybe I have underplayed the hand a little bit, and I'm disappointed you all. I apologize for not thinking about the other 12 dwarves that could also be showing up and haunting Ranmar, because all of those
Shush.
a lot. I mean, the entire party of them didn't make it. Right, they were all killed in the name of Ranmar getting to Jinmora, who died. So it's like the only way any of them find any peace is if Ranmar succeeds.
Great. Awesome. I love that for me.
I don't know if it helps or not, but I have another campaign I played in a very, very long time ago. It was a 2nd edition campaign. One of my friends who had been playing it for 2 years before I joined and played for several years after I stopped was followed around by a ghost the entire time. years of gameplay.
Oh no.
Every week, the ghost would just show up, and like he would have to flee because he was not just in character terrified, but the player was really genuinely scared of what this ghost would do. This is also where I learned to be scared of ghosts, because it was my first encounter with a ghost was in 3rd edition, when there was all this mathy stuff and you could use turning to turn undead, and I hadn't encountered a ghost character yet. But in 2nd edition, turning was more powerful, and ghosts were nightmares. And if you rolled high enough on your turning damage, you could vaporize a vampire, and the ghost would still ignore you. Vampires weren't pushovers. The ghost, like my buddy, yelled back abomination and rolled. He rolled like so many 6s on this roll to turn, and the ghost turned and went shh. And so I sometimes have ghosts do that because it turns out no matter what the prompt is, no one likes the strange weirdo showing up telling someone to hush. It's just
my god!
Because
that reminds me of Ghostbusters.
That implies something not good happening.
Spooky.
Like,
Yeah.
it really does. If it's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna wander and sit and it's like, don't alert them of my presence. Like, so it's like, well, what are you fucking doing then?
Yeah.
Like, that's why.
well, yeah. I mean, I think that is a very astute read on that situation.
Yeah.
And at least one of your
Ranmar
friends
slept
knows.
real good.
On the bright side, Rachel's a capable fighter. And if she is present when the ghost shows up, probably pretty good. If you have to fight the thing, which no one wants that. The ghost will be really nasty. It'll give Rachel a run for her money. But maybe...
Not better.
Maybe Rachel won't be
Not
there.
better.
Because Rachel has some things she's got to worry about. I'm not sure what it is, but sometimes Rachel has to pop out.
This is so
I think Twitch may be having a time. Y'all are heavily pixelated right
no.
now.
Oh no. Twitch.
Man, what if I like...
No.
Do I look okay to y'all?
Yeah, you look absolutely pristine. Like your camera feed is perfect.
Weird.
It is
Y'all look like
very
when I turn a
strange.
stream down to like 160 or what is it? 160 or 360p. Like you're pretty pixelated right now.
Oh no.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, it may just be...
Okay on OBS though.
yeah, everything's been perfect. So it's not.
Yeah.
It's literally for the first time ever not my end. The guest star's having trouble on. Oh, maybe it is. Look at that. My outbound is under a lot of strain, pushing everything out. So maybe that's it.
Oh.
Maybe that's it. I can't push everything. It's prioritizing pushing to Twitch, and so you're getting the dregs. Sorry, Munu.
Oh. No, that's okay. I was just
But the audio worked, right?
eager for a chance to break, or eager for a chance to rail on guest star.
I mean, I can't blame you, but all the same, I am pretty excited that that it kind of worked.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Friends, it is the end of the show, end of the stream, and no one got hurt. A lot of out of the ordinary stuff happened, which is still ordinary, and feelings talk was delayed. Feelings talk was delayed, and I'm sorry for those of you who requested. There was a lot of requests as the stream started for talk about feelings. Chat really wants that. They really want that.
We did kind of. We talked about feelings.
Yeah, we have a lot of channel point redeems coming. Some of them have to wait for certain events to happen. And I can't rush them as much as I want to. The things I can't put into redeems that would still be fun would be like, make Esper talk about feelings. We can't do anything like that. We have to wait for poor Fraggy to figure out that that's the way to save her character and Owl from certain annihilation.
Fraggy, remember everyone has baggage.
Yeah, but the thing is that Esmeralda has baggage and is being attacked about her baggage. So she is shutting off more and more and more.
Hang on, you think Rachel's attacking you over baggage?
Yes.
That's not what attacks. Attacks are like what Jinmora's about to do to Ranmar. That's an attack, right? Like the ogre's throwing, ballistic speed rocks at you. That's an attack.
But she's not giving Esmeralda space. She's pushing.
That's true. She is pushing.
Making Esmeralda back more.
That's true. And we're watching Mani slowly spiral into sadness, and Oberk spiral deeper into madness, and Finnegan dwell ever closer to badness, and poor Ranmar getting nearer and nearer to bagness. Do you get it? The bagness, because
Thanks.
carrying a bag. Stick around for the rig. Get your channel points. You're going to need them. Rather, the party's going to need you to have them. Pile them up. Let's go see Spider. Spider's got the baddest fucking ass coat on their VTuber. So let's talk about that. Fucking love the coat. You're going to see what I mean. Click that link. Get around the ad. You're all incredible. I love you. I have to click. I can't use the buttons yet. Yeah, let's see if this should work. Good. Okay, bye. Zoom. Okay, bye. Zoom out. Zoom out. Okay, bye. It works. Zoom. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
That was an excited Thades.
I mean, I actually didn't know if it would work.
You did it.
I did
You
it.
did it.
Sure.